You know what time it is. It's time for late nights with Santana. So sit back, get your popcorn, tap the screen, and enjoy. Guys, tap, tap, tap. Welcome into a special edition of Late Night with Santana. As you can tell, we are not so late in the night. We are doing a 3 hour special edition of Late Night with Santana. I am happy that everyone is here. I'm ready for some fun. This is going to be fun. Thank you for the tiny dinies. So guys, as we start to get people in, please, let's tap the screen, share the live out. Our goal this evening, right? Since we're at a special time and there's more people rolling around, our tap goal for this evening is 300,000 likes. We got over our 250,000 like goal last night. Tonight we're gonna do even better. Cause you say not scared. Sure you aren't, bud. Okay. Sure you're not. 300,000 likes is the goal for tonight. We do have our daily gift goal, which is the Tiny Dinies. So if you want to send anything, send the Tiny Dinies. Also, guys, there should be like a little heart right up to the top. It's 1 cent or 1 coin or whatever. It's a heart meet to join the team. Please join the team. And we are the opening panel. Oh, La Monica in the building with the manifesting. Hey, thank you. Yeah, no, guys, in order to open up the panel, we need 15,000 likes. So tap the screen. I would love to get some people up and actually have some conversation. I was just on the worst channel ever. So happy you're on. I'm sorry to hear that you're on the worst channel ever. Listen, I've been bouncing around all day just listening in. It's been some good conversations, at least in my opinion. Please tell me what Harris is going to do for you. Yeah, well, you know what's so interesting, right? I'm not necessarily interested in what Harris is going to do for me. I think that she will improve the economy overall, which will benefit me. But I'm much more interested in what she's going to do for other people that I care about. The marginalized people that aren't in such a great place, people that don't have the things that I have. So yeah, that's what I'm more interested in. Anyway, guys, the buy-in for tonight to open up the panel to get the conversation going is 15,000 likes. We're at almost 5,000. So let's keep tapping the screen, share out the lives. Let's get up to 15,000 likes, and then we will open up the panel and we will have some amazing conversations. Erica will be here with us shortly. Also, guys, we have our daily donation goal, which is $150. So Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all of my information is the same, Santana24J. If you're enjoying it, if you're entertained, or if you just want to show some love, please bless the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. So let's keep moving. Let's get to 15,000 likes because I have a lot that I want to talk about. I have a lot that I want to get into tonight. It's funny. Last night we ended on like a cliffhanger, right? And we had some really great conversations, but we had to kind of call it a night. So I'm really excited to actually get back into it today. I was actually chatting with a couple of people who was like, "Oh, I didn't get to finish saying what I was saying." I'm like, "No doubt, come back today." So we're going to have people back today for sure. The only one scared is Harris because she knows that she can't win in a fair election. You know what's super interesting, right? What's super interesting is the fact that Donald Trump and MAGA have continued to talk about the only way that they lose is if the Democratic Party cheats, which is super interesting, right? The fact that you're already baking in an excuse is mind-blowing, right? We haven't even had the election and you're already saying that it's stolen. That's weird. Get it together. The only one that doesn't respect our democracy, and they will say it's unfair. Dude, I heard, I think I was listening to Polly earlier, and Polly was saying that he was talking about how that the only people that he's heard is Republicans saying that Democrats, thank you so much, Democrats are talking about, the election possibly being stolen, and that's not the case. Like, that's not the conversation. It's only people who support Donald Trump are talking about Democrats stealing the election. Like, that's not even a conversation from Democrats. So I don't know. That's weird. Also, guys, if you don't follow me yet for some reason, please, please, please give me a follow. And also, please follow my backup account. My backup account is Santana24 Speaks, and which, if you are in the chat, I just dropped a here in the chat. Please follow my backup account. I need to get over 100 followers so I can bring it up, and so we can, make sure that the backup account is in place, and we can, always have these conversations. So I think I'm like 12 followers away or something. Like, we got about 100 people here hanging out with us. So if everyone who hasn't followed my backup account, please, please, please follows my backup account, then we'll be good. And we can continue to roll on because, I love having late night with Santanas with you guys. Again, super happy to hear that you guys, or see that you guys are here. We are at 13,000 likes. We're almost ready to bring some people in. So guys, keep tapping the screen. Get up to 15,000 likes. We'll open up the panel. Our goal for today is 300,000 likes. 300,000 likes. And I'll say this, 300,000 will be a record. And I'm in the mood for some record breaking. Who's with me? I believe in you guys. Over 700 National Society advisors have endorsed Harris. Yeah, Nick, what's super interesting, right? Is how everyone keeps coming out and saying that Kamala Harris' actual economic plan will be better for the U.S. But yet, for some reason, certain people still trust Donald Trump more on the economy than Kamala Harris. That's interesting. That's super interesting. Guys, we are at 15,000 likes. Good job. Keep tapping the screen. Let's roll. So now our target is 50,000 likes. Let's keep tapping the screen. Share the live out. If you are interested in talking, of course, we will speak with Kamala Harris supporters. We will speak with Donald Trump supporters. We will talk about how Donald Trump and MAGA is scared of debating Kamala, scared of the election, scared of securing the border, and scared of polls. We'll talk about all of those things and more, just depending on what you guys want to talk about. Also, big shout out to Kay, because Kay just sent me information how to put it on subscriber only chat. So if I have to turn off the chat, then at least the subscribers can keep talking, right? If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. Our goal for today is adding 10 new subscribers. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe. Becoming a subscriber gets you access to what's called a weekly fast pass, meaning if you want to come up to the panel and talk about something, then you get priority if you're a subscriber. Also, you get access to a weekly kick. A weekly kick, it means that if I'm talking to someone and you don't like what they're saying, you can just type in the chat weekly kick and we get them up out the paint. You get access to the Discord, which anyone that's in the Discord, please be on the lookout because there are some amazing changes coming. And if you're a subscriber and you have not gotten into the Discord yet, I recommend that you do that because there's awesome information and some top secret information in there. And you also get access to some really cool emotes. Hey, subscribers, can you guys drop some of the emotes in the chat for me? Also, there's going to be some new LaMonica. Big shout out to LaMonica for the subscribe. LaMonica is now a subscriber. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Also, just one other quick thing, just a reminder to everyone. Please don't use mods. Don't use caps. Only mods should be using caps, and just being completely transparent. Whenever I see caps, my eyes go directly to the chat, and it takes away the attention or the conversations that I'm having with the people that's on the panel, and I want to make sure that I'm giving them my attention. So please, don't use caps, and if we have to tell you multiple times, you will be muted. So please just remain respectful. Let's have some good conversation in the chat. Let's have some great conversation in the actual live. Amanda, thank you so much for sending out the subscription. Hey, big W's in the chat. So it looks like KatieBug09 is now a subscriber. W's in the chat. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And also, let's see here. I learned my lesson last time, so let me do this. Let's see here. Big W's in the chat for Big W's in the chat for someone who donated $10 to our daily donation goal. I'm not gonna say a name. I will respect what you said. We appreciate you so much. W's in the chat, guys. We now have $10 towards our $150 donation goal. So Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all of those information are the same. It's Santana 24 Jones. We are now $10 towards our $150 goals. Thank you so much. Let's keep tapping the screen. Let's open it up. Let's get a couple of people in here. We have one person who is ready to come up. So guys, again, keep tapping the screen, share the live out. We also have our daily gift goal, which is the Tiny Dinies. If you want to send anything, please send the Tiny Dinies. I genuinely love the Tiny Dinies. I love Jurassic Park as well. So that's the thing. Aaron, thank you so much for joining the team. You're awesome. And so, guys, we will go ahead and get the conversation started. And like I said, Erica will be along shortly. Also, any of my other mods, if you guys want to come up and join the conversation as we start, please feel free. I know I saw David, I saw Halo, I saw Frey. If you guys want to come up and say anything as we get everything rolling, please, come on up. Let's have some conversations. We're in a subwave, guys. We've already started the subwave. So holy smokes. Thank you for the subscription. That I'm not even gonna try to. It's STAHZIA. You guys know I will mess up a name. I will wreck a name. Cash App is right here. It's below me. It's Santana24J. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, it's all the same. So if you guys want to send anything, please do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. So guys, let's open it up. The Last Prophet. How are you? How are you today?
Oh, I'm hanging in. How you doing, Santana?
I'm good. It's Saturday. I went to brunch and I don't really too much like lamb, but there's this place that's like a couple of blocks away from where I live and they have an amazing lamb burger. And so I had a lamb burger and it was just so good.
Yeah, lamb's pretty good. I like sometimes the way they fix the Middle Eastern kind when they do all the different spices and stuff.
Ludicrous, in my opinion.
Yep. Hey guys, when you come up on the panel, go ahead and mute up for me. And then I'll tell you when to come off mute, but please go ahead and mute up for me.
They want us to.
Alan, go ahead and mute up for me, please.
Yeah, chicken nuggets and.
Okay, I'll go ahead and mute you, my friend. No worries. Yeah, no, Last Prophet. Lamb, it just depends. I've never been great with lamb, but this place has like amazing lamb burgers. So.
Yeah, my bucket list is then A5 Wagyu. That's my bucket list.
Oh, I know that.
But let me hit you right quick, and I'm gonna drop back down there. I was doing something.
Oh, okay.
Kind of got my hands tied up, but two things I want to kind of hit you on. You seen Zelensky come to town, right? President Zelensky, right?
Yeah, I did.
He had a meeting with President Biden, right?
Yeah, he did.
He had a press conference with VP Harris, right?
Yep, he absolutely did.
Then old Slicky Slime drug him to the side, right?
He absolutely did. Why'd you have to say it like that?
Because he's Snidely Whiplash, man. He's one of the most slipperiest guys I've run into, and I've been in this world for a little while, man. I've run across some shicey type characters, man. But this dude here just keep on. He like diarrhea. He just keep on coming.
Hey, listen, they don't call him Teflon Don for no reason. They don't call him Teflon Don for no reason.
But you seen what he had a rally. You know what he said about Zelensky, right?
What did he say?
He said he won't accept the deal he offered him.
No, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but he's saying he tried to broker a peace deal with Zelensky, and Zelensky turned him down, and he's slamming him. And you know what the deal he offers Zelensky? I wasn't there, but I can basically tell you what he wants. He wants Zelensky to surrender to Putin.
Yeah, you know what, and I'll say this. Donald Trump has been pretty straightforward as far as his stance when it comes to not only Ukraine but also Gaza. With Palestine. And it's super interesting to me that anyone who could say that they support Ukraine or they support Palestine, but yet they support Donald Trump, because Donald Trump has been very, very clear and very, very adamant about what he would do if he's back in office. So, yeah, that's actually a really great point.
He's undermining the work that the actual administration is doing.
Yep.
So he pulls Zelensky off the side, and Zelensky a real humble guy. So he's gonna he's trying to keep his country together. So he's don't want to offend anyone. He's gonna accept that meeting with Trump, and Trump. And now I'll try to find it and send it to you if I
Please.
can. Trump is up there saying he can't believe this guy insulted him and disrespected him, that he wouldn't accept the deal. And it's like, hey man, you shoplifting for Vladimir Putin. That dude don't want that. That dude trying to keep his country together. And last but not least, before I go, oh, I got a birthday coming up real soon, right?
Hey, you got a birthday coming up?
Yeah. You know what I like for my birthday?
What would you like for your birthday?
I seen a watch the other day. You seen that watch?
Listen, if you're talking about the watch that I saw, that's the same watch that I want.
The one that's just cheaper than a dozen eggs.
Yeah, just a little bit cheaper than a dozen eggs. Just a little bit, not much.
Because the people talking like food so high and gas so high and rent so high, but man, to spend $100,000 on a fake watch, that watch fake, man.
That's why it has to be gold plated. It absolutely has to be gold plated.
And it's cubics. By the time you get it and bring it to a jeweler and get it really authenticated, man, you be so mad at yourself, but you can't get it back because you was willing to pay the price for it. He told you it's gold and it's gold colored. It's the way he say stuff.
Exactly.
You gotta listen to what he say.
Exactly.
But look, I'm not gonna hold you up. I see you got some panelists. Y'all have a good conversation. I'll be down here listening. I'm trying to listen, learn, and learn to listen. Y'all have a good
Absolutely.
time.
I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, guys. So yeah, no, we had to get last prophet Erica. Look, Erica was literally waiting for you to leave because she said that you were in her spot. So
why are you
what's
telling
going
people
on,
what
E?
I said?
Yeah, I told him. Listen, real quick before we get into it, big shout out to Dr. Angela. Dr. Angela added $25 to our daily donation goal. We are at $35 of the 150 daily donation goal. So guys, let's keep it going. Let's see if we can hit our daily donation goal of $150 tonight. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for the good doctor. WWW, right? Also, guys, we're already at 30,000 likes. We just have to do this 10 more times to get to 3. Erica, I went rogue because you weren't here, and we're at 300,000 likes for today.
Oh, 300,000?
300,000. Also, big shout outs to exactly. Big shout outs to Nicole. Nicole just added a subscriber. Thank you so much for joining the team, Nicole. We're in a sub wave, so we only need one more subscriber to close out our sub wave.
Hey, someone do it.
Yeah.
Someone do it now. Man, dude, I know I have on this right here. I just put this on. But when I say it is hot as the devil's ass outside,
I believe it.
It is hot as the devil's ass outside.
I believe it. I absolutely believe it.
It is just so hot. Oh, also, Bubba, they won their game today.
Hey, big shouts out to my nephew out there balling. Because ball is life.
Yeah, that was fun. They were so hot though, them poor boys.
Aaron, big shout out to Aaron for the sub. We close out that subscribe. That's how we close out a sub wave.
He got a sub. Oh, someone asked me a question and it got muted. I'm trying to. Can y'all not mute the questions before I can read them? Sometimes I like to roast people, so that part's fun.
It'd be like that.
Okay.
Oh snap! Right. Dr. Jam just gifted 5 subs. Holy smokes, we're up at 140 already. Listen, people are feeling good. Day. It is. It is.
Hey, it's going to be a fantastic day.
Before we get started, I just want to say, Kay, how are you?
Hello. I was just wanting to give a little bit more of the mod things because we're seeming to have a little bit of an issue down in the chat, and honestly, it wasn't a question.
Break it down.
Erica. It was bigotry.
So
So I didn't feel like you should. You got a lot of things to answer tonight. Like, I didn't
Thank you, Black Swan.
Yeah, I didn't think you needed that. So, like Santana said, really, the likes goal, I know we can do it. I know it's early enough in the night. There's still some energy in there. So let's keep tapping, subbing, and no caps, please, and no spamming. We, the comments, we can see them, whether they're, a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. Just type in regular caps, that'd be great. And respect everyone on the panel, know what we're talking, and listen to the host and Erica, the co-host, when they tell you to hold on, like, just mute up, and so that everyone can have their voice.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about, Kay. You're absolutely right. We want everybody to have their voice. That's important to me.
Well, let's do this tonight, and let's have a good night. It's or afternoon, afternoon, evening, for some, spanning the nation at the moment. So
yeah, absolutely.
Have a good one.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kay. Everybody, big W's in the chat for Kay. Kay is awesome. Holy smokes. Also, another big listen. We are rolling. Shout out to hold on. Let me shout outs to Tara for the $15 cash app for Santana Nightly Goal. Listen, guys, we are freaking rolling. That's what I'm talking about. We are $50 into our $150 donation goal. So thank you. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, all in the link tree. All of my information is the same. Also, Erica has her link tree set up. So please bless Erica as well. Sprinkle on Erica. You're muted, Erica. Come on, I need you to do better.
Oh, sorry. Why do you keep I need you to do better. It is Tori. It was Tori.
That's what I said.
You said Tara. She literally said, when is he gonna say my name correctly?
Hey, LaMonica. I said her name right? That wasn't me, LaMonica.
You literally said
I said
Tara.
it right, didn't I?
I don't know. You saw that my app walked out and I had to drop and come back. So I don't know. You may have said it right.
He didn't say it right, LaMonica. He said Tara. It's Tori. Say Tori.
I said Tori. Tori, you know how much I love you. Listen. I see Tori. Tori, if I get it right on the first time, then you should be worried. I'll just say that. If I got it right on the first time, you should definitely be worried.
Who the fuck is Tara? Exactly.
She know who she is. I swear to God, I don't try to do that. I swear that I am not trying to do that. I am so sorry.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun night already. I can say
so good.
Let's do this.
Okay. So let's go around the panel real quick and say hello to the panel. And also, guys, we have one other spot left. So if anybody wants to join the panel before we start having these conversations, please give us come on up and let's talk. Again, guys, our nightly goal for tonight is 300,000 likes. I know you guys can do it. I have so much faith in you. Also, we have a new daily gift, which is the Hi Bears. Erica, do it.
The Hi Bears?
Hi Bears.
Really?
You got to do it.
Hi Bears.
There we go.
I like the tiny dinies. I like to go rawr.
Yeah, but they already knocked that out. Like, the chat is on. Listen.
Already?
They are on it.
Y'all are on it tonight. Thank you.
Listen, we're up to 35,000 likes. We're up to $50 in our daily live goal.
Awesome.
We're rolling. But let's go around the board and just level set to see who is who and where they stand. So, Barb. You know what? I'm going to come to you, Barb, just because I want to give you a moment to say hello, but I already know you and I know where you stand. But I'm going to give you a moment anyway. How are you?
Oh, I'm glad you remember me.
Barb. Come on now.
You're my favorite live.
Really? Barb.
I always go to see if you're on, and if you're on, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to tap, and send a few gifts.
I know that's right.
Barb, yeah, you know my stand.
Yeah.
There's just one thing that was said in the live that I wanted to comment on.
Okay, well, hold it. Because I'm going to come back to you first. But hold on to it just for a moment.
I will.
All right, perfect. So we have Barb. Big O, how are you today?
Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
I
This is
am
the first time I got on your live, so I was just cruising through.
really
Decided to stop and see what's going on.
well. Welcome, my brother. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
you
thank you,
stopping
thank
in
you,
and spending some time with us. So, just to
thank you.
level set, I go around the panel and I check with everybody before we start talking. Are you a Kamala Harris supporter or a Donald Trump supporter?
Oh, absolutely. Kamala all the way, man.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Thank you so much. And Auntie, how are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Auntie, oh, thank you for the paper cradle, Monica. Auntie, you had me tripping last night in the live. Like you were wilding. I was cracking up.
What? Moi? What did I do?
Exactly. You know what you were doing. All right, and Auntie, I'm not even gonna ask you because I know where you stand. So we'll keep it moving. La Monica, how are you?
I am just dandy this evening. How are you all?
I'm wonderful, LaMonica. So I don't know if you get this from when I watch your videos. I try to watch your videos and I repost it, but I absolutely love your videos. Not only because of the information, but just like you've. So I'm a bit of a boomer, and I still haven't figured out how to like put the video behind me and the stuff behind me while I'm actually talking. And you always do those in your videos, and I love them.
You know what? I'm still new to TikTok, and it was one of those things that I had to learn. And it's the green screen app. You just have to, if there's a video behind you, it's in the video. When you tap it, you just have to save it. So when you go back, you can go back to it. Because
Yep.
I learned to do it, and then I couldn't. I was like, why can't I find this filter again? And then I realized that it's in another video that I did, so I could save it and bookmark it. So now I can video behind me. Yeah, that
I'm
was something. I'm still new, but it's nice to know that someone's looking at my TikTok because I'm
Listen.
still new to it.
I love your TikToks, and I just need to step my game up. You inspire me, so there's that.
I try to. That's what I try to do. I try to inspire people. I
Absolutely.
try to be positive. I'm not a success because I've only had one video, well, actually two now, where I'm getting TikTok hate. I'm like,
No.
oh my God, people are coming here just to hate on me.
Oh.
I think this is good.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that because I was texting Erica earlier, and like I've officially made it to the point where like people are tagging me in like these weird videos, and I'm like, I don't understand what you want me to do with this. Like, I don't care about your weird opinion, but two, like, why are you tagging me in a video? Like, what's happening? So, anyway, thank
And
you for
I think
coming
that's
up.
great because you know what? It means it means you have an audience.
Yeah,
And they want to
absolutely,
kind of, try to harm that. So your voice
absolutely,
is spreading. Keep it up.
absolutely. All right, we're gonna move on. Benny, how are you, my brother?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm good, Benny. I remember you, and I just want to let you know it's me and you against the world. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
let them
yeah. I
dog
figured
pile
I'd
on you.
stop. I figured I'd stop by and talk a little, give y'all a hard time, man.
Listen, Benny. I got your back. Erica might not have your back, but I got your back. I'm not gonna let them dog pile on you tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Never dog pal.
And
Never
Benny,
dog pal.
just for the panel and just for the chat, just so everybody knows and we can level set. And I know, but let's go ahead and hear it. Are you supporting Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Trump.
Okay. Thank you so much, Benny. And we're going to move back up because we've added two more people to the panel. And so we're going to hop over to Stay Away 2929. Stay Away, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm wonderful. Stay Away, are you supporting Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I'm supporting Miss Harris.
Okay, all right.
Yay.
I know that's right. And last but not least, we have the good doctor in the building. And I know exactly where you stand, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak. Are you supporting Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Hi, everybody. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
All right. My name's Angela or Dr. Jem, whichever one you call me.
Can I call
I'm
you
in-
Dr. Angela?
You can call me that too.
Okay, cool.
I'm in Texas, and I'm, of course, obviously supporting Kamala.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, and I'll tell you this. I'm not bold enough yet to go out on a limb and say that Texas is somehow going to go blue, but
I hope.
there's something happening in Texas. Like if you guys aren't paying attention to Texas, Ted Cruz is actually officially, it's within the margin, but Ted Cruz is behind in the polls. So I don't know. There's something happening in Texas. You guys just keep an eye out on Texas. Am I wrong, Doctor?
I think that last election, it was close.
Beto O'Rourke was. I love Beto O'Rourke. He should have been
even
the
last
governor.
presidential election was close.
Yeah.
So I think we have hope.
I'm from Texas as well, so you know I'm in the blue run.
Yeah. Okay.
We can only hope. I mean, it's a battle here, guys, because I live in a cul-de-sac, and everybody, of course, has Trump signs in their yards, and I put my signs up.
I know that's right.
Yeah, of course I put my signs up, and I wear my shirts, and I get good feedback from people too. But it still feels like we are not the majority.
Not yet, but I'm telling you, something's happening. So
you guys flip that. If you guys flip that blue, then we're gonna have to flip California red.
Ben, you don't start starting stuff yet. I haven't even came to you yet. Don't cause any problems yet.
I wanted to say something.
My dog started
Hold on.
barking.
Hey, Barb, you have an echo, Barb. If you could go out of the app, swipe out, and then come back in.
No, I'll mute.
No, it wasn't you. It was Barb. Erica, go ahead.
Oh, it's like totally off topic, but I got excited. I used someone because trying to get that content stuff together. So I bought this little microphone today from Target or Target, whichever you prefer.
Because we fancy. We fancy.
And it don't work. So I got to take it back. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Amazon. Someone's going to say something about that later. Like, how dare you shop at Amazon?
How dare you?
If you want to tax the rich, but you shop at Amazon. So I'm going to do that. And I want to get one of those color changing ones. But it has to be
cool.
Yeah, I want it to be are those Bluetooth? As far as you know?
I don't know. I have this. I have a Yeti.
Okay.
A Blue Yeti mic that I got from the Best Buys. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get one of those and some headphones. Hopefully, it's all wireless.
Frey said Best Buy has them.
Best Buy has them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Frey.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to interrupt with. Are you about to get this party started?
We are, guys. So we're gonna open up the panel. We're gonna start this conversation real quick, guys. So we're 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. We're at 41,000 likes. I'm gonna challenge you guys. I'm throwing out a challenge right now. There's 119 people watching. We're just getting started. I want to see if we can hit 100,000 likes by the top of the hour. That's a huge task. That would be another 59,000 likes in 20 minutes. I believe in everybody in the chat. I would love to do it. It would set us on the record pace that we're trying to break to 300,000 tonight. So let's do it. Also, again, Kay has officially, thank you, Halo.
Awesome.
Kay has officially taught me how to turn on sub-only comments.
Oh, Kay is the best. Thank you, Kay.
Kay taught me how to do it. So listen, let's get up to 100,000 likes by the top of the hour. And, if we need to, I can go to sub only live. And if you aren't a sub, go ahead and grab a spot because you can keep talking whenever I do what I do. But let's see if we can get to 100,000 likes before the top of the hour. All right.
Awesome.
All right. So Benny, since it's you and me against the world, right? Because this whole panel up here is against us, Benny. It's me and you back to back. Thank you for the heart, me, Benny. I want to start with you. I heard some really interesting information earlier as I was listening to some people talk about basically Trump's economic plan and what he plans to do. I would like to start, and Benny, if you want to take this somewhere else afterwards as well, please feel free to do so. But I just want to kind of get your thoughts on how you think Trump's economic plan is going to benefit everyday Americans moving forward.
I want to let you finish, but you did tell Barb you were going to come to her first.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Barb, we're coming to you after Benny. I apologize. We'll come to you next. I'm sorry, Barb.
She's got a good memory.
She does, and I don't.
it's just something that was said that I was really bothered by. I'm always amazed at that things that people say. So it's so against my mindset. But they said Obama went to P. Diddy's parties. Did anybody see that?
No, we're not going to talk about Diddy, Barb.
Okay.
Listen, hold on, listen. So
Can we just make sure that it doesn't show up in the live then?
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. So, and also, Kay, can you put in a filter for the mute for that? I've been so my mods are muting that. You know what's dumb, right? So this is why it's dumb. One, it's dumb because I'm not talking about Diddy.
Exactly.
Two, it's dumb because literally Donald Trump has so many pictures of him hanging out with Diddy. When I say so many, I'm not even joking. Like literally, Donald Trump and Diddy were boys. And I'm not going to say that Donald Trump and Diddy invested in baby oil together, but I am sure that Diddy has shared baby oil with Trump. So that's why I don't want to talk about that. I'm just going to leave that where it is. We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to keep it going. Like it's not even a conversation for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's silly. It's silly what's going on, and just me being completely serious. What's going on with Diddy is very disturbing. I've heard, and I hate to say I heard. That's why I don't like to talk about stuff that I've heard. But I've always heard certain things about Diddy. But then when I saw the video of him and Cassie, that was enough for me to say, F that guy. So that's why I don't give the whole Diddy thing any type of oxygen.
Good.
So.
Good. That's all I wanted.
Yep. No.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Okay. Thank you. Barb, are you going to hang out in the chat with us?
I will for a while, yes.
You know I need you down there tussling, Barb. You know I need you.
Okay. Have a good one.
Thank you. The host is a straight up, hey, bud, you spell clown wrong. So before you come in here trying, first of all, please don't use caps. It's for mods. But second of all, before you come in trying to, yeah,
that's what it spells. CLIWN.
Yeah,
I try to pronounce it.
Exactly. And before you come in here trying to clown me by calling me a clown, the one thing that I would tell you to do for sure is read a book, please, and learn how to spell. Read a book. Exactly. Anyway, Benny. Back to my question about why you think that Donald Jimothy Trump's economic plan would be good for the U.S. Can you tell me that? Because I'm still trying to understand it, and maybe you can help me out.
Yeah, well, I mean, he obviously said first that he's going to drill, baby, drill. I mean,
he did say that.
He's going to be drilling. I mean, I think he's going to hit the inflation. I mean, I think he's going to do something at the border. I think they'll probably, I don't know, put something in place to where, it's not going to be a mass deportation deal. He's going to put something in place to where he's going to, you're not going to be able to hire, I guess, people that are immigrants and stuff like that, or that are here legally.
Hey,
I will probably get him out.
Hold on, one question, and then so I'll throw this back to you, Benny, and then honestly, Erica, you can kind of chime in on this, or anyone else who might have any information about this that's on the panel. You guys can speak on this. You said that, so basically Donald Trump is he's going to deport people, but he's going to put in where people can't hire any undocumented immigrants, right, Benny?
I would think that's what he would do.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how else you would do it.
Yeah, no, cool. Hey, what about the undocumented immigrants that he has working at Mar-a-Lago? What is he going to do with them?
Well, I mean, when you got 1,000 different businesses, I mean, you're not looking at everybody's application,
Not even at the place that he lives in Florida.
I mean, where'd you hear that at?
No, it's been proven.
There's been some interviews about him, about people that have worked where they're undocumented, but I mean, this guy's got tons of businesses, man. Can't look over everything.
Yeah. Erica, do you want to take that?
He can. Yeah, he can. If he's the one that's in charge, he sets the tone for everything. So yeah, he can look over that and make sure that they're not hiring undocumented immigrants. So he can. So that's literally it. He can. And what's the point? Literally, I'm seriously asking, what's the point?
What's the point of what?
I don't know. I'm sorry. What's the point?
Yeah, no, it's just it's
What's the
interesting how
point?
it's interesting how like Benny threw that out and more
They
so
project
speaking
all the
to.
time.
Well, yeah, but he speaks to the fact that they want to get these undocumented immigrants out of the country. But the thing is like the undocumented immigrants that are in the U.S. add so much to our economy and our everyday
They sure
life
do.
that if you did somehow get them out of the U.S., our country would collapse. It would
It would, because
absolutely
they
collapse.
pay over $90 billion in taxes from federal, state, and local altogether. So we would literally not be able to sustain without what they contribute to our economy, in which they don't even get to benefit from because they're not eligible for any type of state or federal benefits.
Yeah,
So no
I'm not even worried
unemployment,
about
no
tax money.
Medicaid.
That's the least of my worries is tax money and stuff like that. I'm worried about you have
Taxes is
terrorists,
how you.
and stuff coming up here, people that we don't know. You know,
May
I
I chime
mean,
in?
yeah. Go ahead. We want to
Yes,
hear from
ma'am.
Dr. Angela. Go right ahead.
Okay, so I live in Texas and I'm in DFW, which I know is in the northern part of the state, but
I love
I can
DFW.
still, me too. I wish Texas had different government, but I love my state. But let me say, I know many undocumented workers, and I could say that they are probably the hardest working people that we could encounter. And not only do they work hard, they pay taxes that they receive no benefits from. So I do not see why adding them to our country is a problem.
I don't know. I don't see why following the law at the border is so hard. I'm from
No,
Texas.
we can
I'm from
do that,
Texas
but we
too.
can also help them.
I'm from San Antonio. All right, I live in San Diego now, so I mean I know I've been by the border as well. I mean, I see. I don't have a problem with people that are here that are immigrants or that are they just need to come in legally. I don't understand why they just why they do catch and release here into the U.S. They should be catch and release into their country when they
But I
seek
just don't see
asylum.
why
They
it's so
do
hard.
come
And they're
in
not
legally.
fish.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I
Okay.
said I don't see why it's so hard for them, and they're not fish, so it's not a catch and release.
Let
That's
me
what it's called.
let me ask a question because well, actually first let's do this. In Wheeler 935, how are you, my friend?
I am blessed and highly favored.
I know that's right. Say a word for me.
I know that's right. All right.
Hey. Um
I'm sitting here listening to this nonsense, and I truly mean what I'm saying with all my heart. They keep talking about the border like this border is such a crisis. That border has been an issue long before you even thought of. And this will be the 47th president of the United States that we've had in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Congress is responsible of the border,
Yep.
but yet now
Exactly.
it's this life-threatening issue. There's Congress should have. That's their problem to deal with this border issue.
Yep.
But
No.
yet we acting like, pardon? Am I wrong?
No, I was agreeing with you.
No, we're agreeing with you.
But hold on, because I wanna ask this question. Wait. And so this is for you or LaMonica or Big O or Stay Away or even you, Erica. Well, no, I don't want to. Erica, we're gonna come back to you in a second, but I don't want you to answer this because I already know because you and I talked about it. But so for anybody else on the panel, did anyone else watch Kamala Harris rally while she was down in Arizona? Anyone else on the panel? Did you guys watch that?
No, sir.
No?
Some of it, not all of it.
Okay, LaMonica, let me ask you a question. Did you hear the part where she was talking about basically what the improvements she wants to make as far as securing the border, and then specifically what she talked about when it comes to the asylum seeker rules?
I did hear her talk about the part when she said that the things that she wanted to do to improve, adding the border security to the southern border. I did not hear the asylum rules part, so I did hear the other part.
Okay. Erica, do you remember the conversation that we were having about the asylum seeker rules and the changes that she said that she would make?
Oh, a little bit. Yes, she. Yes. Oh, come on, the recall. Yes, I do. About the 5-year ban if they don't do it correctly.
Yeah, and also the designated point of entry, which is like a
Yes.
thing for people, right?
Yes.
So I guess, well, just to kind of level set. So Benny, I don't know if you watched her speech, but she did talk about like the rules and the way that she wants to change to secure the border. And the biggest thing that she mentioned is, one, she wants to hire more judges. She wants to expedite the process for legal citizenship, but she wants to change the rules for asylum seekers, where you have to come into a legal port of entry. Right now, you can parachute in, you can swim in, it doesn't matter how you get into the U.S. as long as you put 2 feet on U.S. soil, then you can come in. And then also you can seek asylum. You don't right now. You can seek asylum up to a year after being here. She wants to implement where you can actually, there'll be some changes, and if you're not seeking asylum immediately, then you won't be granted that asylum. What do you think about that, Benny? And why hasn't Trump proposed something similar beyond just saying that he wants to deport everyone?
Because why would you do that when all you have to do is just do that to begin with? I mean, then you don't have to hire all those people. Why would you go hire a bunch of people when you don't? It shouldn't be like that anyway. You don't need a bill. You just need to. I mean, Trump was doing catch and release before. Biden switched all that up. So when somebody came across and seeked asylum, they got put back into their own country and to their court date, and then if they got approved to come across, they came across.
Okay, hold
now
on.
he's letting them seek asylum in the U.S. and he's releasing them in the U.S. That's why so many people are here.
Okay, cool.
Or the reason why.
1 second. Big O. Do you know anything about the Remain in Mexico plan?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know this administration has been working with Mexico on the border. I think Ms. Harris had went down there maybe a couple of weeks ago, and this border thing, scare tactic. I don't know, Santana. I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you serve?
I did not. I am not brave enough. I am openly, willingly to admit that I am not man enough to actually serve in the military. So I have no problem admitting that.
Okay, I served 24 years.
Thank you for your service. Listen, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's rough, man. I'm gonna tell you. But I retired in 2008. I still currently actively work for the military with the Army down there in North Carolina. So if it's anything that comes up about Ukraine, Israel, stuff like that, man, I'm the guy. All right, if you want some answers with that. Got it. Benny down there at the bottom. Benny, you don't need to be. Is Benny or Denny?
It's Benny. That's my guy, Benny.
Benny, you don't have to be afraid, man, because there's a northern border too.
Ooh, there is.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid, man.
Huh?
I'm not afraid.
No, I'm just saying, don't be afraid about the border. Okay, so what you're hearing about the favorite thing that Trump always says, he makes his numbers so huge, millions and millions and millions, right? But if you actually go, I've been down the border because I travel across the United States for the job that I do, okay? And I've been to El Paso. I went to the border. It's not massive like you think. Now, I can't talk about Eagle Pass, because that's where a lot of water is. That's where Texas Greg Abbott put that barbed wire and stuff like that, and they had to take that up. Okay, so don't be afraid of immigrants coming over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here in San Diego, man, right at San Ysidro border. I see it all day long.
And what do you see, though?
There's people flooding across the border. There's people
what are they
all in
doing?
San Diego.
Well, what are they doing? What are they doing when you see them coming across? Doing what?
Going to clinics. They just pour across. I mean, whatever it is they want to do. They get benefits here. I mean, they all kinds of stuff, man.
Okay, so when we go to Mexico, what are we going down there for?
Drugs, Probably.
Whoa.
Okay. Now,
Oh, also, hold on.
Hey, host,
Wait. Time out.
I'm gonna listen, host. I'm gonna listen.
Hold on. Before we get into that, I didn't do this announcement earlier, but I want to make sure that I say this and get this out of the way. No, you're good, Benny. You're good. I want to get this out of the way for everybody on the panel, everybody listening in the chat, anyone that may come up. Please remember to use TikTok friendly language so we can talk about Schnazzies, we can talk about the Mustache Man, we can talk about AB, we can talk about unaliving, we can talk about the F drug or whatever. But please, pew-pews, please remember to use TikTok friendly language. If you do not use TikTok friendly language, then I will have to immediately kick you. You can come back up, but we have to kick you just to protect the live. Also, guys, just to update, we are at 73,000 likes. We have 2 more minutes to get up to 100,000 likes. So that is 22, or wait, hold on, my math ain't math. 27,000 likes in the next 2 minutes. So tap. 27. Hold on, and Will, you gotta mute. You have an echo. So tap. 27. Hold on, and Will, you gotta mute. There we go. Tap. Let's get up to 100,000 likes, guys. We got 2 minutes. I know you can do it. I believe in you. 100,000 likes. Likes, guys. We got 2 minutes. I know you can do it. Okay. I believe. So I'm gonna drop you down, my friend. Swipe completely out of the app, and then come back, and I'll let you back up. Erica.
Yes.
Hello. I was joking about the drug thing, by the way. I'm not prescription drugs, and people go down there, to vacation, and some people live down there too. I mean, so there's many reasons to go to Mexico.
Yeah. Erica, what do you want to chime in when it comes to the border? What are your thoughts?
Just like I said, and then Dr. Angela restated also, they don't benefit from the money that they put into the economy. The border. There is no border crises that is happening right now. I live in a border state, and there is not a border crisis happening at this time. Also, we already know, and I feel like this is the 20th time I've heard this today, but we already know that there was a bipartisan border bill on the table ready to be passed through the House. And what did Trump do? Trump said, no, don't do it.
We don't need a bill.
We do need a bill because that's how our country is ran. We do need a bill.
Why?
You can't you can't just run on executive orders. That's not how any of this works.
All your sanctioned states would definitely say that there's a border problem at the border. So
no, they wouldn't.
100%.
Okay.
But Santana, I need to get food because I need to get food. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing. LaMonica, I apologize. You had your hand up. Go ahead and do that. In the meantime, guys, we're at the top of the hour and we're still 13,000 likes short, 12,000 likes short. Hey, Kay, go ahead and do the thing. We're going to sub only for a little while, guys. I know we can push it to get to 100,000 likes, but let's push. Kay, go ahead and do it. LaMonica, it's on you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Benny, so when you say we don't need a bill, we actually do need a bill. I understand where Erica was going, but here's the thing. It's not just about the undocumented people coming across to come here and work. You have to remember that there are actually American citizens who are also participating in the illegal substance trade at the border. That those border agents that she wants to pay for the extra border agents to keep all of that extra from coming in. So there's more to it than just the scary brown people who are coming over the border. There are the American citizens who are going into Mexico as well.
Most of the people that are coming over aren't even brown.
And that's just the southern border. Exactly. Well, you know what? That's the entire point. Because talking points, which is basically the scary brown people at the southern border, and those are the illegals. And then, of course, Trump has escalated it to legal migrants, the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, because he's going after anybody. They got browner and they got darker, because that makes it more scary to the people he's trying to reach. You do understand that Springfield, Ohio, he's trying to go after all immigration. He doesn't basically saying, I don't want anybody here who is not. And the people who stay illegally on their visas are the people who come from the countries that don't have brown people, the more desirable countries that he deems not as whole countries. And they come here on legal visas and then they overstay and they just never go back. So you do understand that basically racism is playing a part of this, don't you?
Racism has nothing to do with it.
You don't believe that racism has
100%
nothing
doesn't have
to do
anything
with
to do with
it?
it.
Has nothing to do with it.
Nothing. The border problem is not overstayed visas. I mean, if you guys really can't admit there's a problem at the border, then I mean, there's no point to even talk then. If you guys really don't think there's a problem at the border, then we don't. I mean, there's no reason to even debate.
Well, let me ask you this: are you going to line up to be the person to pick the watermelons and the lettuce? Because that's not a job that I want. That's not a job I've ever had or ever strived to get. Have you seen that work?
Yeah, I've seen the work.
Is that work you want to do?
I'm not saying we don't need people here. I'm not against people coming here. They just need to come legally. Why is that a problem?
But remember, part of what Trump did was closed a lot of the legal crossing points. Remember, he closed a lot of the legal crossing points.
Well, he did a good job then.
He minimized it to where people they were told to come to this border, but he closed that particular part of the border.
Well, he's done a hell of a lot better job than Harris did, that's for sure.
Harris is not in charge of the border. What are you talking about?
Well, whatever, her administration, she's in charge, right?
She's not in charge.
She is a vice president, right? She's been in office the past 4 years.
Do you know how a vice president's job works? She's there to break ties in. She's there to break ties. She's there to break ties in the Senate. She's there to break ties in the Senate, which she has done. And she's literally there just waiting for Joe to keel over so she can step in. She can't overstep her bounds as a vice president. Okay, or what I think a better thing is tell me what another vice president who's done more. I
don't think she should be president then.
No,
if she hasn't been able to see over the past 2 years that Biden.
Hold on a second.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
But listen, Benny, per the Constitution, LaMonica, please don't. Shh, I'm begging you, because I know you know. But and you have to mute LaMonica. But Benny, per the Constitution, what is Kamala Harris's job? Per the Constitution.
Be the deciding vote for Senate.
And what else?
I don't know, something else. I don't know what it is.
Because LaMonica literally just told you. Per the Constitution, the only two things that she has to do is be the deciding vote in the Senate, so basically the president of the Senate, and be second in command, so second in line if Joe Biden, the president, were to pass or be unable to do his job.
Well,
That is not the case. Don't cut me off. That is not the case.
Okay.
At all. Okay? All right, so she is doing her job extremely well. All right, because Joe Biden is the what? Joe Biden is what? Starts with a P.
Incapacitated.
That's not how you spell that word, Benny.
That is not how you say president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Benny. So stop asking what has Kamala done, because she's done a hell of a lot in her career. Okay? She most definitely has. And after I finish eating, I'll tell you all about it.
I think today was the first day at the border.
But like LaMonica said,
second time.
Like LaMonica said, all right, you, Benny, should really name another vice president that has done more.
I mean, she just could have done. She could have done something. I mean,
Okay. Hold on. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's level set for a second, and I want to come around to everybody on the panel, and I'm gonna ask this question. We're gonna go one by one because I want to know. And also, guys, listen, our next goal is 150,000 likes. So let's tap the screen. We're also at $50 for our daily donation goal. So if you are enjoying this and you want to help support the live, please, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. My information is all the same. Santana24J. Links in the bio. Also, Erica has her links in her bio. Somebody please buy her lunch. Bless her with some coffee or something. And tap the screen, share the live out. Let's keep it going. I want to know, and I'm gonna stay with Stay Away 2929. Stay Away 2929. Can you name me your favorite moment or the most important thing that you think that Al Gore did while he was vice president? Can you tell me something super awesome that Al Gore did while he was vice president?
Well, the only thing I can say, he was an environmentalist, and he tried to keep the environment up to par.
Okay. So we know that he was an environmentalist and he was an advocate for a healthier planet. But to your recollection, which I can't think of anything, but to your recollection, is there anything that you can say that this is what Al Gore did that gave him the ability to run for president and would have made him a great president?
Well, because he was a great vice president.
Okay, but nothing that you can say that he did, right?
Well, sir, I'm 84 years old. My remembrance is
you're good. I was just saying if there's anything that was stuck out to you that didn't stick out to me. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
The thing that stick out with me the most is the fight between he and George Bush for the election. He conceded it.
Exactly. Yep. Okay, perfect. 1 second. Wheeler. I know what my favorite moment was of Joe Biden being vice president. It was when they were at the State of the Union address and he was doing the finger pew-pews behind Barack Obama. But can you name anything that Joe Biden actually did as vice president that would have made him a good president? Wheeler, you have to unmute. I just sent you an invite on. There you go.
Thank you. But the gentleman that spoke prior to me, he was right. What Al Gore did was what he just said. If we didn't know that he was the vice president, we'd have never known he was the vice president. And in Joe Biden, other than his little annex, we wouldn't have known. He did his job and stayed out the way.
Got it. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for. Thank you for that. Also, really big shout out to Megan. Megan added $10 to the daily gift, the daily donation. We are $60 in, guys. Thank you so much. We have like 194 people here, so if everybody just sent $1, we would blow this out of the water. So please, if you're enjoying it, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, help support the live. We help continue to do this. Big O. Can you name? I'm gonna switch this up on you. All right. Can you name anything that Dick Cheney did directly? Because we all know, Dick Cheney was the shadow puppet behind GW, right? But can you name anything directly that he did as vice president that made you like, oh, he would be a good president?
No, I can't. I mean, I was deployed when he was the vice president. I was deployed, so cool. But I know what he did while he was.
Besides pew-pewing someone in the face and then making them apologize.
I didn't want to say that part. No, I'm talking about with the money. This is the money thing.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Dr. Angela, I'm going to come to you, and I want to know about Mike Pence, right? Our most recent vice president, which, hey, Benny, I want you to think about this for a second because I'm coming to you soon, but I want to know why you think that Mike Pence is not running with Donald Trump anymore, and now he has J.D. Vance, but we're not going to talk about that yet. Dr. Angela, can you name anything that Mike Pence did as vice president besides standing so still that a fly landed on his head and just stood there?
The only thing that stands out to me is just from January 6th, where he finally got a contract.
That is, you know what? That is a thing. That he definitely did a thing.
He stood his ground and did his service as the vice president should do.
Okay, you know what? That is one, but
But he did it to confirm the election results with which Donald Trump was directly opposing.
Yep, absolutely.
And not only that, Donald Trump like put a hit on him, basically.
He did. He absolutely did. Okay, perfect.
I don't know if that's TikTok friendly, but
we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it perfect. Thank you so much, Auntie. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Auntie, of all the vice presidents that I've just named, can you tell me anything that any of them did that would make you believe that they would be a good vice president?
Yes, when Biden was debating Paul Ryan in 2000, I can't remember whether it was the first term or second term, he told Ryan malarkey.
He did. That's a malarkey, Jack.
Malarkey.
That's malarkey, Jack. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And then when Paul Ryan wanted to talk about JFK, Biden said, "Oh, you know JFK?" JFK had been assassinated prior to when Ryan was born, and Biden actually knew JFK.
He did, because in Joe Biden's own word, he's like 1,000 years old. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Auntie. And last but not least, LaMonica, I'm going to throw you a curveball. LaMonica, our current vice president, Kamala Harris, can you name anything that she has done that would actually make her qualified to seek the presidency of the United States? LaMonica, you're on mute. There we go. Then you went back on mute, LaMonica.
I can name some things while we're waiting for LaMonica.
Yeah, go ahead, Auntie. What are some things?
Oh, LaMonica, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was acting the.
Okay,
sorry.
no worries. Yeah, can you name some stuff that the current Vice President Kamala Harris has done that would make you think that she's qualified to pursue the presidency of the United States?
Well, and in addition, for one, she's been the president, the first vice president. She's had the most tie-breaking votes in VP history. That's one. She served as an attorney general for the state of California, the state that has the fourth largest economy in the world, a state that has the fourth largest economy in the world. She implemented the Back on Track program for nonviolent offenders, a program that is now a national model around the country, and that's just a few of the things. I don't have the list in front of me.
What has she done since she's been in office?
Since she's been in office, oh God, I don't have the list in front of me. I'm sorry, Erica, you may have to take this one.
No worries. Erica, can you speak to that? Or are you still chewing?
She's still chewing.
She's still chewing.
I am still chewing. Go ahead. Someone else.
Go ahead, Auntie. What's some of the things?
Yeah. So definitely the tie-breaking as the president of the Senate. She also was tasked with going to 3 of the triangle countries that most migrants come from, and figuring out the root causes of that migration to the United States. And in that time, she was able to reduce immigration from those countries, I believe, by 20% per country, as well as secure funding from those countries to reduce immigration.
Auntie, I thought Donald Trump said he was going to make Mexico pay for the wall. Who paid for the wall?
Oh, me, you, and Benny.
But who did Kamala Harris get to pay for the wall then?
Mexico. 1.6 billion.
Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, hey, thank you for that, Auntie. Thank you, LaMonica. Hey, Benny. So now just thinking about what they just said, right? And thinking about all of this, I want to come back to you because I do want to know, one, why is Mike Pence not currently running for vice president with Donald Trump? And also, two, why is it that Kamala Harris is the only one out of all these vice presidents that we talked about that actually have real notches on her belt but yet she's not qualified to be the president. Can you answer those two questions for me, please, my friend?
I don't know. I always thought that if if they were used properly, they would be a good ally for the president. I mean, they could travel abroad for him, serve as kind of as advisors. I don't know, fulfill obligations that that they can't make. I mean, they normally take over for him or help out. I mean, she was designated to be down at the border. That's what you're getting off of. I mean, that's what you're trying to talk about. She's down there twice. We know she didn't do her job down there.
Wait. So who designated her to be at the border? I'm so confused about this designation, because Auntie actually talked about what she did when it came to those countries that are in the southern below the United States. But who designated her to be in the border? I'm so confused about that part, Benny. Maybe you can help me with that.
I don't know. I guess Biden did. I don't know.
Biden. But what about Biden? Okay. No, I don't think that's accurate at all, my friend.
You just figured she would have been. You figured either of them would have been down there once or twice to check out what's going on. That's all. You would figure that.
But
ahead,
she
LaMonica.
did go down there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, Benny, in regards to the going down to the border, I thought, didn't they have a congressional try to impeach Mayorkas, saying that he was in charge of the border? How did it transfer to Harris all of a sudden?
Because it all comes down. They're the leaders of the country. If somebody's not doing their job, they need to be fired. Get rid of them if they're not doing their job.
You know what? You know what? Hold on. No, LaMonica, because Benny is absolutely right. Benny is absolutely. If someone is not doing their job, fire them. Benny, you are 100% right. Hey, what did 81 million Americans do to Donald Trump?
You're fired.
He's back.
Maybe we don't want to say that one, Benny. I'm sorry. We're not gonna do that one, Benny. I'm sorry. That was yeah. I apologize. Yeah,
man,
no.
I can take a loss. Shit, I mean, it's all right, man. Just like if Harris is president, she's gonna be my president. It is what it is. I don't have a bunch of hate. I don't care. It is. I mean, it's just a person.
Yeah, no.
She'll be my president. It's okay. I can say that. It's all right.
The thing is that we're puzzled by the higher standard she's being held to as a VP.
What about Trump? Look at the higher standard he's been held to. He gets criticized for everything.
I'm talking about a higher.
There's no higher standard that Trump gets held to.
Hold on, LaMonica, because I want you to actually speak to this, because I want to know where Benny's going with that one. Benny, ask your question to LaMonica about what you're saying about the higher standards or whatever. Go ahead and hit.
What about the higher standard that Trump gets nailed for everything? I mean, just like his 32 felonies or whatever. I mean, that was all 34 nonsense. 34. I mean, those were all what? Weren't they like? Misdemeanors that the first time ever that they changed over to felonies. I mean, it's never happened before. I mean, come on. I mean, he's getting nailed for everything.
But
he gets criticized for every single thing he does. Every word that comes out of his mouth, he gets nailed for.
Can I say something about that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Big O.
Okay, but Benny, if you commit a crime, right? Allegedly. Right?
Allegedly.
It goes through the court system, right? So you have a defense attorney and you have a prosecutor, right? I just had jury duty, all right? So both attorneys or both teams, they picked the jury. It wasn't like the prosecutor picked all Democrats and we're going to do Trump in. No, it doesn't work like that. And people are saying, people like you, I'm not saying you said it, but people are saying that all over the place. Like why is everything rigged? Why is everything rigged when your guy is not winning? If he wins, nothing's rigged. Correct?
Oh
no! I mean, Hillary Clinton.
Hold on. Wait. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We haven't even introduced you yet, my friend. Just give me a second. What happened to Benny? Benny, come back.
I didn't drop him, I promise.
Benny, okay, hold on. We're gonna leave Benny's spot open. We're gonna leave Benny's spot open
you
because
touched a nerve, Big O. You touched a nerve.
jeez, Louise, what happened to Benny?
No, but listen. My thing is,
Zimmerman denied the election.
There we go.
They're advocating for this guy, right? And they're trying to nitpick like with Kamala, right? Oh, they talk about the Willie Brown. So what? Now Trump got 3 wives, cheated on all of them, whatever, but they don't hold him accountable for anything wrong that he do. Everything he does, and I work with people like that are Trump supporters, right? And it's like he never lies, and I'm like, what are y'all listening to?
It's a difference when you cheat, and you're home.
Hold on one second, my brother. Hold on one second.
No, I'm gonna close down.
I'm gonna introduce you one moment. I'm gonna introduce
Your home record, man.
Hold on one second, my brother. It's all good. I'm coming to you. Just slow down for a whole second. Big O, thank you for coming up and talking with us. I appreciate you so much.
Hey, Santana, I'm gonna follow you, man. I'm gonna drop so you can get some more.
Also make sure you're following Erica. Please follow Erica.
Okay, Erica, got you.
Sorry, I've been quiet. I had a hunger headache because I've been up since 6:30 and I hadn't eaten anything other than drink a pink drink from Starbucks.
It is all good. Also, chat, can we get some big W's in the chat for Arthur?
Go eat, girl. Won't want you to pass out.
Yeah, just hold on one second, my brother. Okay, big shout outs, big W's in the chat for Arthur. Arthur said, great live session. Thank you so much, Arthur. We are up to $65 to our daily donation goal. So guys, if you want to, please, drop some, show some love in the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All my pay links are in the bio. Everything is appreciated. I'm sorry, everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. We're trying to get up to 150. Thank you so much for that. Also, please don't forget about Erica. Guys, she has her pay links in the bio as well. Please don't forget about Erica. Big O, I'm going to drop you down. Thank you so much. And I'm also going to introduce the other people that we just got up on the panel. And then Erica, I'm going to give it to you in a second. But let's do this real quick. So KJBINC. Can I just call you KJ? Is that okay? You got to come off.
Yeah, KJ is fine, but for some reason I'm hearing an echo, man. It's like everybody echo.
Do you hear it right now?
Everybody, yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm.
Okay, I don't hear it now. I don't hear it now.
Okay, so you don't hear it anymore. Okay, cool. We're gonna come back to you. Wait, KJ, just to level set, just to make sure, are you a Kamala Harris supporter or a Donald Trump supporter?
It's echoing again.
Hey, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop you down, but when I drop you down, I want you to complete. Do you follow me? Follow me. I'm gonna drop you down, and then we're gonna swipe. I want you to completely force close the app, swipe out, and then request right back up, and I'll bring you right back up. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna drop you. Make sure you follow me. Swipe completely out of the app, close it, force close it, and then come back up. Erica, were you about to say something? Yeah, we can't hear you, Erica.
You never can.
Yeah, it's just not on me. I mean, we could hear you just now. When you like, you never can.
Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that part. You said you couldn't hear me.
Were you about to say something?
See, this is why you guys have to donate to me, because this setup is janky as hell. No, I was just going to tell your friend KJ, shut up, shush, leave me alone. Oh, thank you, Megan. I appreciate you for the $10 Cash App.
Hey, W's in the chat for Megan. We going up.
But no, I was just going to tell KJ to swipe up and come back to the app.
Got it.
So,
okay. Perfect.
Okay, that's it.
Perfect. And cool MC, how are you this evening? Cool MC, you have to come off mute, my friend. Let me send you an invite. Just sent you an invite to come off mute.
Yes, hello.
Hey, how are you this evening?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Cool MC. Doctor, you are the best. Cool MC, just a level set. Are you a Kamala Harris supporter or a Donald Trump supporter?
Man, I've been a Democrat since 1964, brother.
Okay, 1964. You better let them know.
Yes, Kamala Harris.
Okay, perfect. Go back on mute for me a moment. We'll come back to you in just a second, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much. And KJ, you're back. How are you, my brother?
I'm doing well, You know,
All right.
how you guys doing out there?
Is the echo gone now?
Yeah, completely.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so just a level set, KJ. Are you a Donald Trump supporter or a Kamala Harris supporter?
Trump supporter.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And go back on mute for me just a moment. Tori.
Hi, do I have an echo?
No, you do not. But hey, cool MC. I'm gonna put you back on mute. You don't have echo. How do you sound? How's everything sound to you?
Good.
Okay. Tori, do you want to put your flag in the ground, or are we good to keep moving? Tori, you're on mute.
We can move on.
Okay, so I was about to say, because I know what you about, and you know what I'm about, and you and me, Tori, we locked in. So, you all right. All right, real quick, before we get into that, I want to acknowledge, first and foremost, Omega, one of the best mods that anybody could ever ask for. Please, guys, if you are not following Omega, please follow Omega. This guy is the official scholar of Late Night with Santana. He brings so much knowledge, so much information, so much love, so much understanding to the entire panel. So I'm gonna let Omega do what he does, but first and foremost, before I give you the mic, guys, if you're not following Omega, please follow Omega and chat. If you could, can we show Omega some love? Can we blow up his gifts just for a moment, please? Can we give Omega some love, please? Omega, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just I just got up here, so I'm just listening. I just want to say that I'm voting for Jason Voorhees for president.
Omega, what we are not going to do is come up here and talk about third-party candidates, even the late, great Hannibal Lecter. Or we're not going to talk about Jason Voorhees, and we're also not going to talk about, Freddie, none of them.
Okay. All right. I'm about to go back on.
Perfect. Okay. So, Erica, would you like to steer this conversation? So just to level set, we do have KJ and Benny who are supporting Donald Trump. And then we have everyone else that is currently on the panel supporting Kamala Harris.
Okay, so KJ, wait, you already introduced Tori, right?
Yeah, no. Me and Tori are locked in. Exactly. You just didn't know because you think her name is Tara, and that's why you didn't understand that I was talking to Tori. So that's all it is.
That on me, but okay.
Boom.
Okay, Tori know what it is. No, so KJ, why are you voting for Trump? Because I know why Benny is, but why are you voting for Trump?
I'm just going based off results. Off of Trump's 4 years, even with COVID was better than these 4 years economically.
Yeah.
Not only that, Trump had the stock market. I'm a day trader, so Trump had the stock market the highest it was before COVID hit ever. COVID hit, Trump got the stock market back up higher than what it was before COVID. So for somebody to do that, you really got to be a hard worker. You just can't be somebody that go to the beach like Biden and just lay up on a cot or lay up on the beach chair and enjoy the sun. You got to really work hard to have a V shape like that happen from the pandemic. If you go look at the stock market, how low it was, from how high it was to how low it got and to how high it got back before Biden got back in office. And also interest rate was 1.4%. That's the results I'm voting for, because I'm living the 4 years of the Kamala and Biden admin. Kamala, well, I'm gonna say Mrs. Imhoff.
Okay, well,
Mrs.
hold on. So let's
Imhoff's.
do this. Hold on one second, Erica. Let me
Well,
do this. Hold on one second, KJ, because I want to be really transparent with you, my brother, and I'm being completely serious right now. And for anybody that's on the panel, and for everybody that's in the chat, anybody that's coming up, anybody that's watching my live, you guys know I do have a line. And my line is making sure that we say her name correctly. It's about respect for me, and I'm telling you, it's a boundary for me. So we can either say Kamala, we can say VP, or we can say Harris, but we will definitely remain respectful. So I'm asking you to please respect my boundary with that one, okay? KJ, are we good? KJ, you still there? Okay, well, while KJ figured this out, guys, let's tap the screen. We're at 136,000 likes. We have 28 minutes to the top of the hour. I want us to continue our actual momentum. So I want us to get up to 200,000 likes by the end of the top of the hour. So tap. Let's get up to 200,000 likes by the top of the hour. KJ, are we good with that boundary? KJ, I'm gonna need some a reply from you, my friend.
Can he unmute himself?
No, he's not on mute.
His mic is muted.
I'm not showing that it's muted. Oh wait, you know what? For some, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Hello?
Santana.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My bad, guys. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
No worries. Erica, hold on to your point because I know where you're going with that, and I'm hoping you see the same thing that I see. Guys, tap the screen, share the live out. Let's get up to 200,000 likes. Also, we are at $65 of our $150 daily donation goal, so everything is appreciated. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo is in the links. Gift the panel. I want to hop over just for a second to Erica. And Erica, yes. I don't know if you want to address anything that Benny was saying, or you want to wait until he comes back, or if you have something else you want to speak to.
I'll wait for KJ to come back because, yeah, I wanted you to play that song that you be playing, and I be singing.
Okay, we'll wait. Hey,
yeah, because that was some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I ask a question?
I had a question to ask him myself.
Oh, sorry.
Who wanted to ask a question?
Was it Doctor?
We both did.
Yeah.
No, Dr. Jim?
Let's not neglect Benny, because we have Benny down here and he can answer for his people as well. And yes, Benny, I said your people. I'm not talking about YT people. I'm talking about Trump supporters. Let's not neglect Benny.
As a YT person, of course, voting for Kamala, but is that not a microaggression to?
Oh, it absolutely is. That's why that's a boundary for me.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's unacceptable. It's not that hard.
It is not. I mean, we can say Zelensky, we can say Vladimir, we can say, all these other names, but we can't say Zalavanakis.
Well, if her name's too hard, then say President Harris.
It's not.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It's done on purpose.
Benny.
I agree.
Benny, do you want to cape for what KJ was saying as far as the economy or the stock market specifically? Do you have any input as far as where the stock market was under Trump versus under Byron?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, how things are now, how they were then. I mean, it's just, it talks for itself.
Yeah. Hey guys, Dougie Lifts. Doug is in the building. If you guys don't know who Dougie is, I don't know what you're doing, but can we get some W's in the chat for Dougie? Love Dougie. I'm sorry. So, Benny, you think that the economy was better under Trump versus where it is under Joe Biden? Is that accurate?
100%. I almost spent $22 on some grapes yesterday.
You almost spent how much?
$22 on some grapes yesterday. I took them back, man.
Look at Erica.
Where do you guys get these numbers from?
Insane.
That's
We
because
spend $22 on grapes.
Benny.
$22 on grapes.
There's no migrants to pick them. They're paying American workers.
I
$15
swear to
an
God,
hour
I swear to God, I'm here in California. $22 for some
Man,
grapes.
I don't believe that at all.
Benny.
You all want
Benny.
the
I swear to God.
undocumented to go
I
back.
got a picture of the receipt.
Hold on, Benny.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Ain't no way, Benny. $22. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
promise you, man.
Benny, you ain't got a lot. Benny, you ain't got a lot just for us to kick it. You already up here on the panel, Benny. We good. You and me locked in. You ain't got to tell me that. If you paying $22 for some grapes,
I took them back. I didn't buy them.
Okay.
I bought three items the other day.
So
And
somebody said Benny.
$22.
Somebody said Benny got them cotton candy grapes. It had to be them. Got to be some special
They
grapes.
were.
Somebody peeled them grapes and put them in his mouth for $22.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Listen. So, okay, Benny, did you know, and I don't know what's going on with KJ, but did you know that the highest point under Donald Jimothy Trump as far as the stock market still is not as high as where we are today under Joseph Robinette Biden? Did you know that?
No, I did not.
You did not. Yeah. Did you know when that there was this quote unquote crash, right? You remember like a couple of weeks ago, Erica, you remember a couple of weeks ago when they had that crash and it was like, oh, the stock market is crashing. Did you know that was still like higher than most of Donald Trump highs in his stock market?
Yes.
I mean, you got to consider COVID, as well. Last 2 years of his
C19
or C19. You can't say that. We can't say that either.
Yeah, no. Listen, the old TikToks is on us. Listen, Benny. Oh my gosh, they're on my head. They're gonna flag us and all kind of stuff. Benny, do you want us to not be able to talk?
Well, I mean, I didn't know we couldn't say that. So
yeah, Benny, they are on my head, brother. Like I don't know what's happening.
I mean, you got to consider the last 2 years of Trump's presidency. I mean, he was dealing with COVID. I mean, the first 2 years.
Benny, howdy, partner. Benny, you said again, I gotta kick you. Be cool, my brother.
Oh, sorry. Shoot,
it wasn't
I'm
2
sorry,
years.
man. Sorry.
It was only 2020.
C19.
Howdy, partner.
It was only 2020. It wasn't 2 years, Benny.
Hey, listen. You know what? Howdy, partner. If I make enough, I'm gonna get me a cowboy hat, and I'm wearing my cowboy hat on live. That's what I want to do. If I can make enough money, I'm gonna buy me like a nice cowboy hat, and I'm wearing that on live. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. Watch what I do.
You gonna do it too.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm trying to tune out the Howdy Partners.
Howdy partner.
The Howdy Partner remix.
Hold on. I'm sorry. 1 second, Omega. Let me get this off. Real quick. Linda, thank you for the $15 donation. Linda says I appreciate and respect the positive vibes. Listen, you know what? The one thing that I'll say, and Omega, Erica, you guys already know this because we talk about this quite often. And that's the fact that like I want us to be positive, right? There's enough people arguing and yelling at people all the time. I have no interest in yelling and screaming or whatever. I want to be positive, so thank you for that. But anyway, Meg, I apologize for cutting you off, my brother.
Don't come up here and try to call me feminine, then I'll get an attitude.
Yeah, I really came up here to debate KJ, but something happened. But I just wanted to say one thing about what he said was that Donald Trump was doing all this stuff for the American people while Joe Biden was sitting on the beach relaxing. Does he know that out of 1,400 some odd days of him being president, he was at Mar-a-Lago for 428 of those days. So, I mean, golfing and charging the American people for having the Secret Service there. So if you don't know anything, know that.
Hey, let me riddle me this, Omega, and I don't know if you know this one right off top off the top of your head. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you know how much? Oh, okay. Do you know that? So there was a whole thing that people like to say, oh, Donald Trump didn't take his salary as president, right? So have you heard that one?
Oh yeah, I've heard that one.
Okay, so they said he donated his salary, which is a fallacy. The first year he donated a portion of the salary, and then he kept the rest, and then the remaining 3 years he did not donate. We did see the taxes, but do you know how much money the taxpayers paid while Donald Trump was in office to cover his golfing trips?
Oh, I read it. I can't remember it, but it was millions.
Why would the American people be paying for his golfing trips?
Because he was the president of the United States, and you have to actually cover all of his expenses.
With him? Yeah. And
I
the
don't know
Secret
about
Service
that.
has to
He
travel.
charged the Secret Service for
Tell
staying
me
in
something on that. I
Mar-a-Lago.
want to see something.
What is
What do we
Big
pay for all his
Cherry
golfing?
got going on?
And
Santana.
how do you know that he was at Mar-a-Lago for 435 days?
It's
Where
28
are
days.
you getting these numbers?
Wait,
from?
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. What'd you say, Erica?
What did Big Cherry have going on there? They had some picture up or something. I don't know what that picture
I don't know.
is.
Like, so Big Cherry. The reason why I brought Big Cherry up, which he's being weird, and Big Cherry, don't be weird because I'm gonna have to drop you if you're being weird. Like again, you're being weird. Hold on. So this is why I brought Big Cherry. Let's pause for a second, guys. Big Cherry, come off mute. Come off mute. Like, okay, hold on. So let's just do this. I'm just gonna kick him. Like, this is weird. The reason why I brought Big Cherry up is because Big Cherry is the weird person that keeps tagging me in videos, and I'm like, why? I don't understand why he just keeps randomly tagging me in these weird videos, and I wanted to have a conversation about that. That's why I brought Big Cherry up. But Big Cherry immediately came up and acted weird in public. Yeah, somebody said just block him. I don't know who. Hey, I don't know who. Mr. Panther Fan 24. Mr. Panther Fan 24. You about to get a follow because keep pounding. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, no, I brought him up because he keeps tagging me in these videos, and I'm like, why are you being weird? But he just came up on the panel to be weird. Hey, Benny, what's up with your people?
Man, I don't know nothing about Big Cherry, man.
Don't try to claim. No, you gotta claim him. You gotta live with Big Cherry.
I don't know who the guy was before that said that stuff and dropped off either.
KJ, listen, Benny, they leaving you out to dry.
They're leaving me out here by myself, man.
What is happening?
All right. So in regards to Trump, here's the thing. All right, it was mentioned in the comments, but I wanted to mention it too. Like, Trump, the Secret Service had to stay at Trump's properties. They were also overcharged while staying at his properties, and he got that money. So you guys keep talking about how he darn gone says, oh, okay. All right, No Rad says she keeps getting tagged also, I guess, by Big Cherry.
Yeah, No Rats, he's weird, right? Like, he's weird. He keeps tagging me and stuff, and I'm like, why do you keep tagging me and stuff? So come up and talk about it. Like, don't be weird and tag me and stuff. And he doesn't even say anything. He just tags me and stuff. Like, that's weird.
Maybe he has a crush. Who knows?
Maybe. Big Cherry, you think I'm cute? Hey, guys, put some W's in the chat for Big Cherry, because Big Cherry think I'm cute.
Oh, Santana. No, but the taxpayers, you were charging the Secret Service this money. We pay the Secret Service because Trump was the president, and we're actually still paying them now for his protection. But still, he gets that money. So that's another con that he gets to get away with. Also, another thing, KJ mentioned it, but Benny, what do you think about Trump for the last over 80 years being the president with the shortest workday? So instead of spending, let's say 7 or 8 hours in office like a regular job, it was basically his part-time job with him spending about 6 hours working each day. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know where you get that from. I mean,
I got it.
When he says he's going to do something, he does it. I mean,
hey, so
like what?
He does. I mean, when he says he's going to do something, he does it. I mean, that guy's on like something. I mean, he's going 24/7. I mean, how can you say that?
Yeah. So
he only works half of a day. I mean,
Hey,
I don't know. I mean, when you start bringing up stuff like that, I mean, I don't know. I just, like I said, everything's just so, you criticize every little thing on Trump, and it's like it just gets kind of weird after a while. I mean,
But MAGA criticizes every little thing about Kamala Harris,
I don't. I'm not.
down to who
I'm
she
not.
even dated. So
I'm not
what do you
saying
even
anything
think?
about it.
hold on one second, because I want to get this off, and then I want to actually make sure that we speak to all the new people that are up on the panel as well. So real quick, there's a Forbes article. There's also USA Today, but there's a Forbes article, and then there's also an article from the House.gov, the Oversight Committee. But Donald Trump actually cost the American taxpayers $340 million with his golfing trips. As far as the cost, he charged the Secret Service over $1 million more than what they were supposed to pay for the actual hotel rooms for them staying in Mar-a-Lago. So not only were they there to protect him, and they had to be there to protect him, but those rooms that are priced whatever they're priced at in his hotels, he overcharged them by $1 million versus the normal room rates. So yeah, that's a thing. And Benny, you can, like I said, there's multiple articles. You can look at the one from USA Today. You can look at Forbes.com. You can also look at the House.gov Oversight Committee that breaks down those expenses.
I guess I got to look at it, man. I don't know. I guess I got to go through all of the, Biden's expenses and stuff too to see what.
Please do, because you know what you're gonna see when you look at Byron's stuff. You're gonna find out that he spent like an extra $20 on ice cream, because he loves ice cream. Yeah. Like that's about it. Anyway, real quick, let me just say, hey, Tom Knopf 93, how are you today? Tom, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, he went to sleep.
Yeah, Tom, you gotta bring yourself off mute. I'm gonna send you an invite to unmute, my friend. Tom, are you there? There we go.
Hey, how you doing? I'm legally blind, so working these buttons is difficult.com.
That's good.
Yep. Hey, so Tom, you have an echo. I'm gonna drop you down, Tom, and I want you to swipe out of the app and then come back in. If you request back up, I will bring you right back up. I'll hold your spot because you have an echo. So I'm gonna drop you down. Make sure you follow me. I'm gonna drop you down and then come back up, and I'll bring you right back up, Tom. Okay? Perfect. The I'm meme or whatever, he just left. I don't know what that's about. Mr. Wonderful, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful, just to level set so we understand who we have on the panel, are you voting for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
I'm voting for yours truly, Donald Trump.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. And if you could go back on mute for me just a moment. And also we have Ozzy. Ozzy, how are you, my friend?
Pretty good, buddy. How are you?
Good, Ozzy. And to level set, are you voting for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Honestly, I'm leaning toward Trump.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So just to make
we
sure
got some Trump supporters today.
We do. Give me 1 second here. That's Mr. Wonderful. And then we got my boy Benny in the building. All right, so
why do you like him so much?
Because you know what? The thing I like about Benny is Benny comes up here and he talks, but he doesn't crash out, and so I can appreciate that.
That is true. He doesn't.
Benny does not crash out, and I can respect that.
I respect it.
Benny, you and I might not see eye to eye, but I at least respect you coming up here and sharing your opinion like an actual normal person instead of like, KJ or Big Cherry. So
appreciate that. That's the only reason I come up here.
Yeah.
I like your platform, man. So
thank you.
Even that might sound weird, but yeah, I mean, I like your platform.
You're good. And I know we got a couple of people waiting. I'm trying to wait and see if we can get the other person who was up here. I'm trying to leave his spot open just for a second. So I don't want to bring anybody else up, but if you're there, just hold tight for me. Real quick before we get into this, guys, we are at 173,000 likes. Our goal for tonight is 300,000 200,000 likes. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. We got 9 minutes to get another 22,000 likes. Let's tap the screen to get up to 200,000 likes. Also, please remember our daily donation goal is $150. So if you are enjoying the live, you're entertained, and you want to actually gift something, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all my links are in the bio. All my information is the same, Santana24J. Also, please don't forget to bless Erica. Her Cash App, her pay links are in the bio. Tap the screen. Let's get up to 200,000 before the top of the hour. Erica, it's on you.
Yeah. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to hear from Mr. Wonderful why he's supporting Trump, and then I want if Tori, if you want to speak to it, I wanted you to speak to him.
Please and thank you, Tori.
Thank you, Tori. So, Mr. Wonderful, why are you voting for Trump?
Well, if I was to tell you the truth, it's because, and let me just put it plainly.
Please, because hold on, I thought you were about to say something off the wall. So
no,
partner.
Absolutely not.
Go right ahead.
Absolutely not.
Let him talk.
I just want to ask one question, just one. If God was going to warn you, and if He was going to warn you, how would He warn you, and how would you know it was from God?
Are we in Bible study?
I was about to say,
question my mom would ask.
Hold on, Mr. Wonderful. Hold on, Mr. Wonderful. Are we about to talk about the Bible book?
No. All I asked was a question. That's all. I didn't say nothing about I wasn't going to go deep in no Bible. All I wanted to know, if God was going to warn you, how would He warn you, and how would you know it was from Him?
I don't know. Maybe a burning bush. I don't know.
I like your sense of humor.
I'm just saying, Tori, do you want to take that, or do you want us to go with that?
Answer the question he was asked, because I didn't hear an answer. I heard a deflection.
Okay.
Why are you voting for Trump? Is all I wanted to know. Like,
okay, I'm voting for Trump because I believe that Trump would be the warning from the Lord to warn the people to repent, to go back to believing the Lord Jesus Christ.
All right, if anybody wants to use their daily kick, not daily, their weekly kick. I said daily. That's
hold on. We're not gonna kick them for that, because you know what? No, we're gonna talk about the Bible book, and I want to have this conversation.
Is not even
exactly. That's why I want to have this conversation. That's why I want to have this
very shortly.
That's why I want to have arguing. That's why you know what? Hey, let's do this. Is No Rad still in the chat? Is No Rad in the chat? No Rad, are you still here?
Someone called Jeff.
That's what I was just about to say. Somebody go grab Jeff. I don't like. Let me DM him.
Because Mr. Wonderful, what do you think about that though? Like, Trump literally said out of his own mouth that he is not a Christian, so he doesn't believe in what you believe. So how can he be the sign that God sends when he doesn't even believe in your God?
Well, hold on. Even a better question. Why do you believe that Donald Trump is a sign from God?
Yes. Okay. Wow. Well, because if I go back and look at the history of the Bible, if you're asking me, every time God wanted to warn His people, He always did it with the sound of a shofar or a trumpet. That would be biblical, and that would be historical fact. So if God is the same, wait a minute, if God is the same and He changes not, and He said, I declare the end in the beginning, then you have to ask yourself a question. How would God warn us? And more importantly, how will we be able to recognize it? Hypothetically, just bear with me for a minute. What are the chances, hypothetically, of someone running for president and then the Bible talks about the 7 trumps or the 7 trumpets? Hypothetically, what are the chances of Donald J. Trump, and the J stands for John, and John wrote the book?
It stands for Jimothy. You get that right.
Hold up. I'm sorry.
The J stands for Jimothy.
My son's name is John. Does that mean that my son is the second what the hell are you talking about?
Well, just give me a minute. I'm going to put it all out there. I said hypothetically. Just bear with me for a minute.
I don't like hypotheticals.
So that's the problem.
Okay. Well, everything
Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. Hypothetically, what are the chances of the Bible talking about the seven trumps or the seven trumpets. And just so happens that Donald Trump is seven members in his immediate family. What are the chances of Donald Trump's grandmother, her name, Elizabeth Christ Trump? What are the chances of that? Hypothetically. What are the chances that Bill Clinton put the Oswald Peace Accord together to say that Jerusalem could be the capital, but they couldn't come out openly and say it? Donald Trump comes into office and he says Jerusalem is the capital, which is Bible prophecy. And somehow or another, nobody said anything. But that was Bible prophecy being fulfilled. Now, hypothetically, what are the chances? God said, if you did it to the least of them, you have done it to me. Donald Trump comes in and somehow or another, he puts people in the place that overturns Roe versus Wade. Hypothetically, if you say, well, Donald Trump is, left crazy, whatever you want to call it, he's whatever. You call it whatever you want to call it.
Right.
What are the chances?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Bible.
Right, the Bible book. Yeah.
For Donald Trump's grandmother, her last name to be Christ, what are the chances for her, out of all the people in the world, to meet a man with the name Trump?
Okay, hold on 1 second, Mr. Wonderful, because let me just say this. Hold on 1 second. So one
Dude,
second.
don't
1 second.
set it up. Don't set it up. Just let it happen. Let it happen.
Because you know how I do.
Let
How
it
the party.
happen.
I know how you do.
Hold on.
Listen to me.
I know how you do.
Hold on 1 second, Mr. Wonderful. So first and foremost, let me just say this, guys. We got 2 minutes to get another 16,000 likes. Tap the screen. Let's get up to 200,000 likes by the top of the hour. I'm gonna sit back. I got my chips. I'm gonna sit back. I want everybody else, please to mute up. Hey, Mr. Wonderful, have you ever met my friend here, Jeff? Do you know who Jeff is?
No, never know.
Okay, cool. So, you know what? I'm not even gonna do it. Listen, chat, if you guys don't know who Jeff is, if you guys aren't following Jeff, I have no clue what you're doing, but please, not only tap the screen, follow Jeff. Jeff, I'm not even gonna set it up. I'm just gonna let you go to work. So, Mr. Wonderful, please continue to share your thoughts and feelings with Jeff.
I love prophecy. I just love prophecy. Hey, Mr. Wonderful, are you familiar with the Antichrist?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna read a passage from the Bible. I wonder if I just want you to know if this sounds like anybody that you know.
Okay.
We're reading from the book of Revelation for the congregation. Afterwards, we're going to pass the plate. So get your plate ready.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 13.
You're a prosperity preacher. Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not for me.
I'm only messing with you.
The coins is for the least of these. You said the least of these. So Revelation 13, and I saw a beast rising out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads. And on its horns were 10 diadems, and on its heads were blasphemous names. And the beast that I saw was like a leopard. Its feet were like a bear's, and its mouth was like a lion's mouth. And the dragon gave it his power and his throne and great authority. Remember, this is Antichrist stuff. One of its heads seemed to have received a death blow, but its fatal wound had been healed. That's interesting. In amazement, the whole earth followed the beast. They worshipped the dragon, for he had given his authority to the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast? Who can fight against it?" The beast was given a mouth speaking arrogant and blasphemous words. And it was allowed to exercise authority for 42 months. That seems like this is actually talking about the beast, whose number is, this is the first beast, the second beast whose number is 666. So this is talking about anybody? Does this seem like anybody you know?
Mr. Wonderful?
I'm telling you, when I saw the thing happen and I went to this scripture, I said, I gotta be tripping. There is no way this happened, because the dude had a thing on his ear, right? And then the next day he didn't have a thing on his ear, so the thing healed. That was crazy. That's wild. So the Antichrist. What are the chances of there being a scripture written by John of Patmos almost 2,000 years ago. And then today, this year, somebody having that exact same thing happen and saying blasphemous things like holding a Bible upside down, saying 1 Corinthians instead of 1 Corinthians, like things like that, right? Saying
can I
that he
answer
has
your
nothing.
question?
When somebody says they have nothing to ask for forgiveness for, that seems blasphemous. What are the
Can I
chances of
answer
that
one of your questions
happening?
at a time? You're giving me so many questions. Can I
No,
do
it's
one
just
at a
one
time?
question. No, it's one question with a lot of context. What are the
Okay.
chances of that happening?
First of all, the verse that you're reading, it describes the beast that had a face like a lion, feet
Yes.
like a bear, and if I'm not mistaken, it said skin like a leopard. Is that not correct?
Hey, isn't Trump hair
No,
kind of like goldy, like a lion's
Hold,
mane,
let me,
and his skin is
hold
kind of
up,
like
let me,
leopardy?
hold up,
I'm sorry.
hold
Go
Yeah,
up.
ahead.
Can I, hold
the
up, let him,
beast the beast was like a leopard, not his skin.
okay, thank you. But it had a face like a lion and had feet like a bear and had skin like a leopard. Is that not correct?
No, once again, the beast itself was like a leopard. It doesn't say the skin was like a leopard.
I didn't say nothing about his skin. I was only reading back the scripture you were reading. You said it had a face like a lion and it had feet like a bear.
It had a
And then
mouth
you
like a
said it
lion.
had, I
It had
think, skin or something like a leopard, if I'm not
Are we gonna
mistaken. But
say
you named
skin
3
again?
different types
Okay,
of
we're gonna
animals
let's just read
in
it
that
again, and
scripture
this
you were
time,
just reading.
hold on. Look, I'm gonna read it again, and this time, take notes. It's just one verse. And the beast that I saw was like a leopard. Its feet
Right,
were like a bear's, and its
right,
mouth was like a lion's mouth.
right, right. Now, that beast that you saw were 3 nations, and those nations are, if you go back and look at history,
Nope.
a lion is represented by Great Britain, the bear is represented by Russia, and the leopard is represented by Germany. So God
Wrong.
was showing
So
you the
no,
countries that would be in the. Excuse me,
scholarship
God was
disagrees with you.
what?
The
That's
scholarship
a
disagrees with
fact.
you. No, it's not a fact.
That's a.
Okay, so there's
Wait,
two
are
prevailing
you telling
theories
me?
here.
Hold up, wait a
I'm telling
minute.
you
Are
you're
you telling
wrong.
me?
I'm telling you
Okay,
you're wrong.
let
There
me
are 2
help.
prevailing theories about the book of Revelation. No, I'm not going to hear nonsense. So the
Okay,
first prevailing theory, and this is the academia saying this, is that this is a
okay,
letter criticizing Nero of Rome. That's the first
right,
theory. The
right.
second theory, brought to you by one Jeff because of just this passage, is that this is talking about one Donald Jimothy Trump. There's
Jimothy.
nothing in this. Yeah, there's nothing in this passage that talks about Germany, Russia, or Great Britain. Zero.
Well, but listen, let me. There's nothing that talks about Germany or Russia in that passage. But if you go look at the country's emblems, which the country itself, that's their emblem, sir. So God was trying to tell you that those 3 countries are going to form a alliance together. And if you're looking at history right now, you can see that's happening. So that's a fact. So
No,
your
it's not.
theory is wrong.
Hey,
No, first off,
Dead wrong.
even in principle, like Germany is not in an alliance with you said Russia and who else?
I said in the verse that he described, he said a mouth like a
No.
lion.
What's the 3
That's
countries you said? Germany. You said Germany,
well,
Russia, and China. No, Germany's not in an alliance
no,
with
no.
them.
What I said is
Great Britain.
lion. The lion is
what
represented by
animal is
Great
this?
Britain.
Mr. Wonderful, what animal is this?
What?
This on my
It's
screen right now.
um.
Is that a lion, a leopard, or a bear?
What's
Which
on your
of it?
screen?
Hold on.
Which
I'm
one
gonna
is
give you the big
yours?
screen, Jeff. I'm gonna give you the big screen.
Is this a lion, a leopard, or a bear? Which is it?
That's neither one of them.
Okay, what animal is this?
Looks like some type of bird.
That's the emblem of
Horse.
Russia.
Okay. Well, if that's what you're saying, I'm gonna take your
No,
word
no,
for it. If that's what you're saying.
that's what it is. Wait, you didn't look this up?
Okay. Right. But Russia has always been identified as a logo, as a slogan, as a bear, just like America is represented
No.
by
They
the eagle.
like bears. That's like xenophobic as fuck. That's not how
That's
Russia
like
is
what?
identified.
Sir,
Hi, buddy.
Russia has always been identified by the Russian bear. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
They like bears. They have bears in some imagery, but they're not represented by a bear. Are you insane?
No. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that America is not represented by an eagle? Are you insane?
Where is the emblem of America? Like the official,
Wait a minute, sir.
is it the official bird? What's the official
Wait a
bird
minute,
of the United
sir.
States?
Wait a minute. It's an eagle. Our official logo as America is an eagle.
All right, let's
And the
look at
official logo for Russia is a bear, sir.
Well,
It
I
does
just
say
showed
they
you
Now
the
use
let me
it.
official
They use
finish.
it in the
logo.
Olympics.
I
It does
just
say that.
showed you the official logo, and you said it
Hold
wasn't
on,
a
Benny.
bear. So
Okay. All right. Well, I can agree to disagree.
agree to no. I don't.
And
No.
no.
I don't agree to disagree on facts. I showed you the emblem. You said the emblem of Russia was a
Yes, sir.
bear. I showed you the
Right.
official emblem of Russia, of Mother Russia, where Vladimir Putin holds office, and you said that was not a bear. So we cannot agree to
Okay.
disagree on facts unless you're occupying a different reality than I am. If you are, we could just end the conversation because I would
No.
give you some numbers from some mental health professionals.
Hey, so just to level set, and Kay, if you're listening, take another drink. Just to level set, I used my Google machine, and in my Google machine it says the official logo of Russia, the national's emblem, which is a red heraldic shield with the golden double-headed eagle on it. So it's not a bear. It's not a bear,
It
Mr. Wonderful.
also says the bear. The bear is one of the most common figures associated with Russia. It can be seen as many Russian symbols.
Benny,
the Russian
what's
bear.
the official logo of Russia? What does the Google machine say, Benny?
It's what it says. It says it's a national personification.
And you know what? I'm from the South, and we have a lot of possums, but the possum isn't the official logo of the South. What are we talking about?
They used it for the 1980 Olympic Games.
I just want to know why Benny wants to be a part of this so bad. Like,
I just looked it up. That's all.
Why do you want to be a
Hey,
part
hey,
of this so bad? Just let Mr. Wonderful get this dragon. Free. Let it happen. Shh.
Listen.
Specifically, it would be
saying-
the Eurasian brown bear, or the official animal. But
Thank you. Thank you.
that's not the symbol of Russia.
Well, sir, all I'm saying is just like America is represented, not so much that we're represented, but our national logo, if you will. And I hate to use the word logo, but when you look at America, we are represented by the eagle that would identify America. That's all I'm saying. Now, their logo, like our logo, would be the American flag.
Okay,
Of
so what's the
course.
official animal of Germany?
Would be a cheetah.
Okay, let's see if that holds. Now I'm on my iPad because we're just
Okay.
gonna lie.
No problem.
Does that look like a cheetah to you?
Now, you show me the flag, sir. You show me
Okay,
the flag.
cool.
If I showed you the
Okay,
flag of America,
their
you wouldn't see no
official
eagle.
animal is the eagle.
Their official animal is the cheetah, sir.
Their official. That's not what this says. The national
What are
bird,
you looking at?
the heraldic animal of the Federal Republic of Germany, is the eagle as a symbol of the sun. I mean, that's just what it is. It's the eagle.
Germany, it's the cheetah. Oh, I'm sorry, leopard. I'm sorry,
Hey,
leopard. I'm sorry.
so Mr. Wonderful, I use my Google machine again, and it says the symbol of Germany's statehood with the richest tradition is the eagle. Hey, you're 0 for 2, so I don't know if you want to guess another animal, but I wouldn't do it.
And German mom, who is German, also said that they don't even have cheetahs in Germany. Like, what? Why would their national animal be a cheetah? This is so. Are you just choosing animals? Is Spain an
Santana?
elephant?
No, Santana.
Yes,
I tell
sir.
you what I will do,
Okay.
because I believe in speaking truth to promise, and I
Okay.
didn't come on here for any propaganda, nothing like that.
No, for sure.
That's not what I did. But I will make sure that you get the information that I'm talking about, because
Okay.
I'm talking biblically. okay?
Send it to
And if
Erica.
I-
Send it to Erica. My DMs
Okay.
are cluttered right now because Big Cherry is sending me stuff. So send it to Erica for me.
Oh, no, I don't want to be on that list with Big Cherry. But listen,
Out of everybody in the Bible, who has the best idea of how to get to heaven?
Listen, I will say this to you, and if you don't mind, please, and I'm just shifting gears momentarily, please be mindful that this Tuesday coming up, that the ports on the East Coast are all going on strike. 38 of the ports, you can fact check that, and I know that to be a fact because I'm a truck driver. And I live over here in the Philadelphia area. So I'm telling you that to get ahead of the turn so that when they start rationing out and telling you can only get one of these or two of these, please warn the people that's listening and so that they can be informed to get ahead of the turn. Because if you remember 5-6 years ago, I think it was 4 years ago, when they had the problem in California when all the ships were sitting out in the water and they were talking about the strike that was over there, how it affected us over here, where we was able to get like one roll of toilet paper and Lysol was scarce and that type of thing. Well, that's about to take place on this side. And if I'm not mistaken, even some of the ports down on the Gulf Coast, it's the longshoremen that's striking, if I'm not mistaken. But some of the ports that are not under the longshoremen have to support the longshoremen just because it is a port.
Yeah,
Now,
no, I
would you
will. I
please?
will say this. You definitely got your facts right. I'm looking at Reuters right now. It's a Longshoremen Association, ILA, representing 45,000 port workers in the United States, and it does say for October the 1st. So that is a really good call out. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are listening, paying attention, make sure you're stocked up with supplies, because that definitely can be something that's super impacting. I'm looking at it right now on Reuters. If anyone wants to actually get more detail and information about it, the title is Shippers Scramble for Workarounds Ahead of Looming U.S. East Coast Port Strike. So yeah, no, that's actually a really good call out. Thank you for that.
Well, again, I appreciate it. And
You just
that
don't
was
know. You don't know
my
animals. You know ports, but you just don't know animals. So I
Come
appreciate
on,
that.
man.
You just
That's all good. Again, like I said, I'll get you the information,
let that
and
go.
Again, send
it'll
it
be
to
straight.
Erica, because Erica, like, are you following Erica?
No problem. I don't
Follow
know who's that. I
Erica,
don't know.
because that's like
Erica,
Erica. Like, yeah, send it to Erica. She got it.
Erica, what city are you in?
What city am
If
I
you don't mind
in?
me.
That's
Yeah.
it's the city, not the state.
I mean state. Okay, state.
Arizona.
Arizona. Okay.
Hmm.
Arizona. Okay. All right. Well, then you won't be affected too much on because I'm on the East Coast.
I understand. I know what longshoremen are. I grew up on the East Coast, so I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so let me ask you, Mr. Wonderful. Do you concede, or Did you have any more points that you want to discuss with Jeff, or what are we saying?
Well, listen. All I'm saying is when you as I stated, if God was going to warn you, how would he warn you? And then the young man is indicating that because Trump had as he said, a fatal head wound.
Hey, wait,
I
wait,
wasn't.
wait. Ask Jeff the question. Ask Jeff the question.
Yeah.
How would he warn you? Is that the question?
Say it again, Mr.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Also, before y'all start again, it's like 25 people in the chat have already called it out today. Santana, stop throwing me under the bus.
Who?
I am just over
Hey,
here
hey! I tell
trying
you
trying to
what.
be nice
I
the
tell you
whole
what.
night.
I tell you what. The chat. I'm about to turn off the comments on chat. If y'all gonna keep talking about me throwing somebody under the bus, we ain't at 250,000 likes anyway. Cause y'all not tapping the screen. I bet y'all can't talk if the chat off.
Where the HR department at? I need to write them.
Yeah,
I need to send
somebody
an email.
write a letter. We supposed to be at 250,000 likes. In 5 minutes, we're supposed to be at 250,000 likes, and y'all are down here talking about what I said. First of all, Erica likes it when people slide in her DMs. So
No, I
that right.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll check y'all later. Later,
Thank you, Benny.
Santana. It's good chatting with you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Benny.
you.
Have a great night.
Y'all have a good one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and Mr. Wonderful, ask Jeff the question that you originally asked me.
Jeff, all I'm saying is when we stop and pause, again, we all can find fault, and I guess it's everybody. And I guess, two wrongs don't make a right, because I'm sure we can all find some things about Miss Harris, as well as we can find some things about
That's not the
President
question, Mr.
Trump.
Wonderful.
What's the question?
About how would God warn you? Remember?
Well, the question was, how would God warn you? And if God is the same and He changed not. And every time He warned the people in the biblical days, He always warned them with an enemy. I mean, with the watchman on the wall blowing their shofar. And if you go to, if I'm
In the
not
olden
mistaken,
days,
if you go to
in the olden days, he
Isaiah.
was just from the prophet.
hmm Yeah, if you go to Isaiah chapter 1, it talks about the ox knows his master, the donkey knows his way home, but my people have forgotten me. And you must be honest with yourself and say, we have gotten so far away from the Lord Jesus Christ, it's unreal.
Let me
And
let me
that's a
show you how
fact.
God. Let me show you how God communicates. Santana, do you have a Bible
No, I
or
don't.
access? Do you have access to a Bible?
I
Like,
can. I got the app on my phone. As a matter of fact, yeah.
if you read Isaiah chapter 20,
I didn't say 20, I said Isaiah chapter 1.
yeah, then I said this is how God communicates. Read Isaiah chapter 20.
Hmm. Okay.
Isaiah chapter 20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the year that Torin came unto Ashdod, and fought against Ashdod, and took it. At the same time, spake the Lord by Ishiel, the son of Amazon, saying, "Go and lose the." Jeff, I can't read this.
I got you. So God is speaking to Isaiah, who's the son of Amos. And he's saying, go and loose the sackcloth from your loins and take your sandals off your feet. And he had done so, walking naked and barefoot. Then the Lord said, just as my servant Isaiah has walked naked and barefoot for 3 years as a sign and a portent against Egypt and Cush, so shall the king of Assyria lead away the Egyptians as captives and the Cushites as exiles, both the young and the old, naked and barefoot, with buttocks uncovered, pause, to the shame of Egypt.
No
That's
diddy.
how God communicates. Super no diddy. This is how God communicates. Like, there's tons of examples. He just does stuff to a prophet. Ezekiel 4 is another example. Yeah, that's
Right,
actually a
but
little more disgusting. And
right,
you, O
sir.
mortal, take a brick and set it before you. On it portray a city, Jerusalem. We're going to fast forward to verse 9. And you take wheat and barley. Hey, has anybody gone to the grocery store and bought Ezekiel bread where it says Ezekiel 4:9 on it? You're going to love this. And you take wheat and barley, beans and lentils, millet and spelt, put them into one vessel and make bread for yourself. During the number of days that you lie on your side, 390 days, you shall eat it. The food that you eat shall be 20 shekels a day by weight. That's not a lot, by the way. At fixed times you shall eat it. And you shall drink water by measure, 1/6 of a hin, also not a lot. At fixed times you shall drink. You shall eat it as a barley cake, baking it in their sight on human dung. You know what human dung is?
Why you refuse to read Isaiah 1?
I'm telling you how God communicates. I mean, we can read Isaiah 1, but how God
Please do.
communicates is he makes Ezekiel eat food cooked over.
Please do.
Before we
Please
do
do.
that, because we do have someone just called it out and let me know. I want to make sure that we acknowledge all the rest of the people on the panel, and I don't want us to stay in the Bible book for too long. But I want to acknowledge Reginald. Is that Reginald?
Yes.
Hey, Reginald. How are you today?
I'm great, man.
Good. And Reginald, just to level set, are you a Trump supporter or a Harris supporter?
I'm a Harris supporter.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I'm also
Ashley.
a pastor.
As we walk into the building. Okay,
Exactly.
hold tight
I've
1
been
second.
listening.
Ashley, are you I'm sorry, Ashley, how are you? You've been so patient. I appreciate you so much. Ashley, are you there? Ashley, I'm going to send you an invite to unmute. Somebody in the comments said Jesus wept. I know that one. I can read that one. Jesus. Oh, Ashley's okay. Ashley's gone. All right. Wu-Tang, what's going on?
Hey, Shida.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I actually was gonna divert back to the Bible book
Everybody want to talk about the Bible book.
momentarily to very specifically address the question. I want to pull it up because I don't like to misquote things.
Go right ahead.
But it's Luke 17:20 through 21. The kingdom of God is not coming with things that can be observed, nor will they say, look, here it is, or there it is, for in fact, the kingdom of God is among you.
Amen.
So you're not looking for anything. Trump isn't some magical fucking, excuse my language, rapture signal. You still gotta live your miserable life. Nobody's coming to save you. You gotta be a better person.
I didn't say he was a savior. I didn't say that. I said a warning.
Well, isn't it a thing where most Trump supporters compare him to Christ? So don't they consider him to be a savior?
No.
Okay.
There's a difference between somebody warning you and then someone trying to be a savior. He's not a savior. All he does is been warning the people.
What is he warning us of?
I'm sorry?
What is he warning us of?
He's warning us of things to come. Well, again, I don't have my Bible in front of me, but I would implore someone to read Isaiah chapter 1 and tell me if that's not happening today. That's all.
It's not.
It most certainly is not. The Old Testament from Genesis to Malachi has already been fulfilled.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He said, when he came, he was the fulfillment of the Old Testament.
That's correct.
I don't even agree with that, but it wouldn't be today. I agree.
But anyways, that's my favorite couple of verses out of the Bible book. I gotta drop and go mod for Mr. Jones, but I'll talk to you later.
Wu-Tang, you know I appreciate you so much, and thank you for bringing the Bible book up here with you.
Of course, then she's all be.
All right, I'll see you later. Everybody, big W's in the chat for Wu-Tang for bringing the Bible book up here to us, please. Okay, let's do this because I want to I don't want to lose sight because we do have Ozzy and we also have Tom, who are both Trump supporters as well. So I want to get to them. But Hannibal Lamb or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna just call you C. C, how are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing well, and yourself?
Good. And C, are you a Donald Trump supporter or a Kamala Harris supporter?
Well, first of all, it sounds like y'all are having a blessed night up here, I tell you. And second, I'm an Army veteran, and I will be voting for Kamala Harris.
Okay, well, first and foremost, thank you for your service. I appreciate you so much. Second of all, thank you. We will go around the panel. Third of all, MAGA Mike, I see you in the chat. At some point, we're going to bring MAGA Mike back up here because MAGA Mike said he got a problem with you, Erica. Not me, but he got a problem with you. So MAGA Mike is going to come back up here at some point. Okay. All right. Cool. Guys, we're at 253,000 likes. Let's tap the screen. Our goal for this evening is 300,000 likes. We are on track to smash our goal. Let's do it. Also, we are at $80 left in our daily donation goal. So if you are enjoying this, please support the live. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. My information is Santana24J. Pay links are in the bio. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Please don't forget to bless Erica. Please drop some coins and a couple of shekels in Erica's coin purse. And please bless the panel, gift the panel, share the live out, keep tapping. Let's get up to 300,000. Erica.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. What am I going ahead?
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No, I'm waiting for Jeff to Jeff.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's do
I
this.
love me some Jeff. Jeff is awesome.
So I want to Ozzy, Tom. So we'll start with Ozzy and then we'll come to Tom. Why are you guys supporting Donald Timothy Trump?
Me?
Yeah, we'll start with you, Ozzy, and then we'll go to Tom.
All right, I guess, man, there's a bunch of reasons, but like, leading. The biggest reasons to me is economic, the border, and just the overseas crap that's going on right now.
Okay. Do you want to
Those
expand
are
any of
my main.
those?
Yeah, I mean, so like immigration, for instance. Let me get inside because my dog's going crazy. Like immigration. I mean, I came from immigrants, so it's not like I'm putting any immigrants down or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel that we haven't helped ourselves, and to me, it's just like if in a plane they tell you to put your mask on first so you can help others, and we have too many people that are broke, too many kids that can't afford houses, too many people that can't reach the goals that their parents had before us, and I don't think we need to be helping all that and allowing all this to come here when we already have so much here that's a mess. We'll take care of this first before we allow anything else. And I think that to the Democrats, the border's a joke, and basically filtering our country down is a joke to them. And that's the only reason I said I was leaning Trump. I'm not really a political guy, but that's the reason I'm leaning that way.
May I ask him a question, please?
Well, yeah, but hold on one second, because my co-host Erica had her hand up, and I want to make sure we acknowledge Erica, because the way that it works on this live is it's Erica, and then it's like me, and then like Jeff is right here, but it's like me, and then it's everybody else. So Erica, it's on you.
So you mentioned, Ozzy, that you don't want money going to them. We mentioned this earlier, so I don't know how long you've been with us tonight. But again, undocumented immigrants pay $96.7 billion in taxes. That was as of 2022. That's on a federal, state, and local, the majority going to federal. Also, they do not get any benefits from the federal government or state or local. They don't receive unemployment, Medicaid, anything of that nature. They don't get anything. What happens is people, American citizens like myself and like maybe other people on this panel and those in the audience, make donations to community programs that help undocumented immigrants get things like rental assistance, to help them get things like food, so food pantries, things of that nature, right? So it's not federal funding, it's not state funding, and it's not local. It's private funding that helps them get these benefits that you think that they're getting, which they're not getting. So no, it's not that.
Well, being from Texas, my wife's a school teacher, and I don't agree with that. That's not. They don't pay as much tax as you think. First of all, they don't have a Social Security, or they don't have any of that to pay the taxes. And most of the people
Tax
that pay
identification number.
Yeah, I understand that part, like people on work visas and stuff like that. But it's not as big of a number you think that they pay taxes, and they really don't, because I've seen it in Texas over 20-something years. They come here, they work, they get cash, they send it back home. And when they cross the border, they get 20-something years. They come here, they work, they get cash, they send it back home. And New York.
Mute, please.
Yeah, hey doctor, I'm gonna drop you down for a minute because you have an echo. Okay.
And I mean, in New York City, as soon as they get there, they have people in hotels who's paying, like, that's not all private funding. It's costing the cities a lot of money, like Chicago, New York. They're actually sorry.
It's okay. But I'm gonna give a source, and then I want you to provide a source for what you're speaking on also. So where I got my numbers from is the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy.
Okay.
That's where I got my numbers from, my information. All right. So where are you getting your information from? And let it be a .gov, .org, or .edu.
Honestly, like I said, like all I could tell you is living in Texas, and when they bring these kids to her classes and her stuff, there is funding that costs the schools and the districts and our state money. I don't have the exact fund, like I can't tell you an exact number because I told you I'm not very political. I've just seen it my whole life. I've seen them laugh about they can go to hospitals, like for instance in Dallas.
Hey.
Yes,
So
sir.
Ozzy, are you going off trust me, bro? Because that's what it feels like.
No, but I've worked with them. side by side when I've worked outside with them and done stuff, and I know they don't pay tax. They tell me that I've been in Texas. We've had this problem for a long time. The only reason the country, Chicago, and all these people are feeling it because Texas had enough and started shipping them out, so they can actually feel the pain we feel.
Really quick question, Ozzy. Do you
Yes,
speak
sir.
Spanish?
Yes, sir.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yes, sir.
Fluently?
Huh?
Fluently?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're part of the Hispanic community, are you?
I'm an American, but yes, I don't like to call myself a Spanish American or this American. If we're American, we're American. I hate to put myself in a box, but yes, I am Spanish.
But just so you know, the I don't see color thing is like borderline racism. Like I'm Dominican, right? Like that's my ethnicity. But I was born here, so like I'm a member of this country, a citizen, so I'm an American.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm still Dominican. It doesn't change the fact that I was brought up listening to Johnny Ventura and that kind of stuff, right? So like when I see like Santana, I see a black man and I know that he has his own culture, right? He's got his own background, he's got his own beliefs, and I gotta respect that. So I can't just say like, hey, Santana's an American, and if he, put sugar in his grits, I can't clown him because that's just an American thing. Like that's
I
why.
wouldn't do that.
Right?
Yeah, I
Like
wouldn't
you
do that.
have to clown him because a black man putting sugar in his grits, we gotta.
What are we even talking about?
Spaghetti,
Yeah.
right? That's like
He
ketchup
doesn't
on
even
spaghetti.
eat
We can't do
grits.
that, right?
See, I'm sorry if it sounds.
Can I slide my question?
I'm sorry if it sounds that. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is I hate when I hear like, so you could be Asian, you could be black, you could be white. There's immigrants that have come here, there are generations here, and the reason I say American is because when they classify, I hate the fact you have to say I'm a Spanish American or I'm a black American or we're Americans. I mean, at the end of the day, we're Americans. And I think it's better if we unite as Americans instead of divide each other by race or other stuff that doesn't. We're Americans. It doesn't make sense,
That was done before either of us was born. But that's just beside the point.
understand.
I want to address Erica's data, which is that undocumented migrants do in fact bring in billions in taxes, federal, state, and local taxes, and they are not allowed to reap the benefits of that, right? So what you have is some people that you work with saying they do not pay taxes. So you might have some people maybe that work under the table. I can probably off the top of my head name you a dozen United States citizens, so they're not doing their civic duty, who do the same thing, right? But they do reap benefits. They do reap benefits like getting SNAP benefits that undocumented migrants can't take. So like for me, that's irrelevant. What I want is some data that can counter what Erica said, which is that they generate billions of dollars in tax revenue. So anecdotal stuff is not going to do it now because we have actual numbers from an organization that did a study and found that the tax receipts generated by these people are in the billions.
Well, can I ask him this question, please?
Yeah, so go ahead and ask that question. And there's another question that came from the chat that I think is really good as well. And that way it'll give him a moment to find that the actual evidence that Jeff was speaking to. But don't answer this question yet. But the chat definitely wanted to know what happened to the federal funding that Texas received for those immigrants that came into the country. What did they do with that funding? So think about that as well. But Reginald, go ahead and ask your question.
Well, my question to him is, in 2016, when Trump ran, he ran that he was going to be able to fix the water problem. He was in office for 4 years. Nothing got fixed. Kamala nor Biden have run on fixing the water problem. They have plans for it. So my question to you is, why are you going to put in a man who had 4 years and did nothing with the water problem, and yet you're going to complain about two people who, especially Biden, they had a plan up to fix the water, and the Republicans knocked it down because of the candidate you're talking about. So can you tell me why you're voting for him?
So, all right, well, two things. So, honestly, he was trying to seal the border. He was trying to do it, but he had to fight
He
constantly.
didn't, though.
Well, you know, you can't always do it on your own. He had a lot of
No,
fight
he,
even
he
from
had, wait a minute,
Republicans.
sir, hold it. He had a Republican Senate and a Republican House when he came into office.
He
So
did.
don't put that on him. He had
No,
both
no,
of
no.
those, and he
No.
did nothing.
No,
He lied and said Mexico was going to pay for it. Why are you going to vote for this man?
Well, because the way Mexico could have paid for it, like he first originally talked, if you watch one of the YouTube videos, you could hear it out of his own mouth. If they don't pay for it, then we cut funding that we give them for humanitarian and all kinds of stuff. It's our tax money that we have.
Hey Ozzy,
humanitarian. That
hey
we go to
Ozzy,
Chicago,
hey Ozzy. Mexico did pay for it though.
Pay for the war. Yeah, they paid
How did they pay
for
for
it.
it?
Yeah, but you know who got Mexico to pay for it?
What did they pay?
Say her name.
Say her name. They what was it? 1.8 billion? Like
It was $1.5 billion towards smart border technology.
yes. Hey, Ozzy, you know who secured those funds? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Trump.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell. He didn't get everything, and I'll tell you, he's an outsider.
Ozzy, I'm gonna give you a hint as to who secured the funds. And I'm just going to say this so that my wife laughs. It rhymes with Kamala.
Man, honestly, all I can tell you, like I said, I'm not the biggest political guy, and I know he had the Republicans there, but honestly, in my opinion, as an outsider, I think the Republicans that are there, a lot of them are weak. And I really think they say this stuff, but then they play pat ass with the Democrats. They never unite like the Democrats and fight like they should. They go against him. They go against stuff. So he's had to fight Democrats. He's had to fight Republicans. He's had to fight the media. So yeah, it has
all my life I've had to fight.
Don't you dare use that line for this.
Well, I don't know what line. I don't know. I'm not saying an offensive line.
Hold on one second. Real quick, guys. Real quick. Big shout out to Anonymous. I'll say Anonymous in the chat, who just donated $20 to our daily donation gift. The person wants to stay anonymous, so I will say thank you for that. We are $50 away from our daily donation gift. Like, it's 200 something of us in here, so if everybody just send a quarter, right? Like, we can get there. Right, hold on, is that right? The math might not be math. Anyway, we only have $50 left in our daily donation goal, and we want to get to 300,000 likes today. So tap. We're at 268,000. Share the live out. Keep it rolling. Please bless Erica's Cash App and her link trees as well. Let's knock out all of our goals before we wrap this all up. Erica, what were you about to say?
Oh, crud. Damn it.
Crud. Okay. Well, while you thinking,
yeah, go ahead.
If Trump couldn't do it then, what makes you think he can do it now?
Well, I'm hoping that he could get both houses again, and he comes back fighting hard, and he actually doesn't give a damn and start just force it down. That's it. Like the Democrats force down shit. I hope they can unite.
Hey, like he forced down that tax cut that other people saying don't do it. He forced that one down.
Well, man, I saved a lot of money this whole time. I mean, I'm paying more taxes now. I guess it expired, but if you
it didn't. We're literally still under the same Trump tax plan.
Next year.
So why was my taxes more this year?
Because of the way that the tax plan was set up. It was set up on an actual scale. Oh, wait. Big W's in the chat for Linda for closing out this daily donation. Boom.
Hey,
let's go, Linda.
That's the first time you got it.
I know. I'm so excited.
Hey. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, like literally. We are still under Trump's tax plan. He set it up this way to actually, we would have to pay more on the back end. So he was actually, he was under the assumption that he was going to be in office for 8 years, and so once things start to get worse, he was going to be going out the back door, so he didn't have to worry about it. And then these big businesses and the ultra wealthy were still going to make more from it, but he wouldn't be blamed for it because he was getting ready to leave office. So that's how it was set up. That's why you're feeling the way that you feel right now.
I think a lot of us are feeling it, unless you're rich. I mean, all of us feel it every day. I was much better. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you I know the exact tax I know that for 3 years I was paying this, and I know the last year I paid a lot more. I know my property tax on my building now went up over $15,000 more. I know that has
Thank
to
you,
do with
boy.
it as well. Excuse me.
Thank you, boy.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it has a lot to do with a lot of. I get it. I'm not going to say that he's perfect or anything. I think that he's more suitable to handle the stuff. I mean, if you think about it, I know they keep saying he's friends with Russia and he loves Russia and all this, but under Obama, Russia took Crimea. Nothing under Trump. As soon as Biden gets in, they go after Ukraine, and now we got to spend money in Ukraine when we have.
I love how they say nothing under Trump, as if Russia did not invade the Donbass region right under his nose. Do you know how I know there was stuff under Trump? Like without even knowing what it was, do you know how I know there was stuff that happened over there under Trump?
Or are you in the military?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because most of us will never know the truth, because whenever there's special investigation, special this, they just feed us the bullshit that they say.
No. Look. Here's the thing. It's either the fact that I can get information, or there is no information, and we just trust weirdos on TikTok. That's not the case, right? So
that's not what I mean,
Russia
no.
did indeed invade the Donbass region. They also fired on Ukrainian ships in the Azores, and then Trump made a perfect phone call to Zelensky. Remember? A perfect phone call? You remember that? What did he say in that perfect phone call?
Well, I remember that they made a big deal of it on TV, but that was what, 3-4 years ago. I don't remember what I did a year ago, bro.
He asked Joe Biden, or he asked Donald Trump Donald Trump asked the leader of Ukraine to get dirt on Joe Biden, even if it was fake, just to open an investigation so that he could use that as political points in America.
In exchange for?
Weapons and ammunition.
And so, yes, the quid pro quo stuff, I don't even want to talk about the impeachment stuff, because whatever. The important thing is that why would we be giving them weapons and ammunition if there's nothing going on under Trump, and withholding it at that?
I think at that point, dude, I don't agree with giving money to Ukraine or any of those places. We need to mind our own business.
We don't actually have a choice.
We have choices. We are the strongest country in the world.
That's cool. So let me ask you a question. Let's say that I said to you, "Hey, you have an extra stove in your house. I would like that stove, and in exchange for that, when Santana comes knocking and he wants to knock you upside the head, I'm gonna jump in so he don't knock you upside the head." Now Santana's knocking on your door, right? And he knocks you upside the head, and I stay home because I need to mind my own business. The next time I come around to ask you for a stove, the next time I come around asking for a stove, are you gonna give me the stove?
Well, probably not. But
you know why?
Well, I do know why, because why would the whole point is, though, I don't believe.
So in 1994, we signed an agreement with Ukraine called the Budapest Memorandum.
Donbass was 2014. Donbass was 2014.
Hold on one second, KJ. You can't just come back in here after one, your mic messing up. Two, you came in with the red bars of unalive. And just hold on for a second, let them finish their thought, and I'm gonna introduce you. Give me 1 second, my brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So we signed an agreement with Ukraine in 1994 called the Budapest Memorandum.
Right.
Where we said, hey, if you guys give up your nuclear stuff, we will help you out if you get attacked by people, right?
Right.
And they got attacked by people, and so we're helping them out without losing any people, right? Mm-hmm. We're just sending them decommissioned military equipment, and it's been able to hold off Russia for quite a while. So just so you know, there were 2 incidents in the Donbass region, one in 2014 and one in 2017. The reason I'm focusing on the one in 2017 is because the one in 2014 was met with sanctions, and the one in 2017 was met with a, quote, perfect phone call, end quote.
Okay, and I know
Donbass is taking over 2014.
Hold on.
Can you come off mute one more time?
Let's do this real quick, just to level set on everything. First and foremost, I have to correct myself. Loretta is the one that big W's in the chat for Loretta, who closed out the gift. But Linda did donate to the daily donation as well. So W's in the chat for both Loretta and Linda, but massive W's for Loretta for the $50 to close it out. Guys, we're at 259,000 likes. Let's tap the screen to get up to 300,000 likes. Also, we are 6 subscribers away from our subscriber goal. So if you're interested, please subscribe. Not only do you get access to Fast Pass up to the panel, but you get access to a weekly kick, where if someone's talking about something that you don't like, you can actually kick them off by just typing in the chat weekly kick. You get access to the Discord, where there's a lot of great information in there, but you also get access to our emotes. Subs, can you guys drop some of the emotes in the chat? So we need 6 more subscribers to close out our daily subscriber goal. Let's get up to 300,000. Keep tapping the screen. I want to level set. We have Ozzy, who is here as a Trump supporter. We have KJ, who is here, who's a Trump supporter. We have Tom, who is here as a Trump supporter. We have Mr. Wonderful that's here as a Trump supporter. We got Jeff and Hannibal. Thank you for joining the team, who are supporting Kamala Harris. And Lynn, how are you, Lynn?
I'm doing great today.
Wonderful. And thank you for whoever just sent the 5 subs. You're awesome. So we just, listen, guys, we're 1 sub away from our sub goal. So thank you for that. And we're in a subway, apparently. Lynn, who are you voting for?
I am voting for Miss Kamala Harris.
Okay. So we have 4 Trump supporters, we have 4 Harris supporters, and then we have me, who is always neutral. So, all right. I wanted to give it to KJ since he has so much to say, but he's a teacup right now. So, Hannibal, I want to come to you. Well, hold on, because Hannibal's been really patient. So, Hannibal, I want to come to you, then to Tom, and then Eric.
I'm good. I'm available.
Well, hold on one second, KJ. I know you are now, but Hannibal's been waiting for a while. Hannibal, go right ahead, my friend.
All right, so Ozzy, just to kind of going off the point, I did like your introduction. I know that a lot of people have a lot of different things that they have legitimate complaints about. You mentioned housing. You mentioned taking care of your family. It's not as easy as it used to be. Got it. Understood. But I guess what the points that we're all trying to make over here is, what exactly has Donald Trump done in the past to prove that he would even be the guy who stands up to make your life easier? And what is he promising to do as of today? Like, I know Kamala Harris has promised to build 3 million new homes. You mentioned property taxes. That's a state issue. So is your you're in Texas? Is that what you said?
I told you that's a state. It's not. I wasn't blaming Biden on that.
Okay.
But Kamala's saying that she's gonna fix all this stuff. She's gonna fix it. Well, you've been there the whole time doing it. So why don't you know?
Well, when do you have a manager? Do you own your own business, or do you work for somebody?
I don't own business, but I do now.
If you had a second in command and they wanted to do whatever it is that they wanted to do instead of what you were asking them to do, how would you feel about that? With it being your business?
I could tell you that I'm the business owner, and I have 2 office people that are the managers that make a lot of decisions, because I do like working with my hands and outside. So I do allow, if it is a better decision than mine, I'm 52 years old, man. I've learned you don't know it all. And you might get somebody to, if you listen to people's ideas and you listen to stuff, you could actually, if you put yourself in a bird's eye view, that's how I did my business, because if I think that I know it all, I'm going to fail. So when I hire people, I expect to know different opinions, because you might hear something. Yeah. Oh shit, I should be doing this.
Really quickly, I just want to say one quick thing, Santana. There are a couple of other hats I have to catch in the air. Yep. So I'll be back. Just you know what
Jeff, listen, can we get some massive W's in the chat for Jeff? I threw up the bat signal and Jeff swooped in immediately. Jeff, I love you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up.
Likewise, brother. Stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, stay dangerous. All right.
I was just pointing out that Kamala Harris isn't the one who sets priorities in the presidential administration, because there is a president of the United States who sets those goals and sets kind of what the entire administration is supposed to work for. And everyone in the president's cabinet, their number one phrase that they say the entire time they're working for the president is, "I serve at the pleasure of the president." because it's not their job to set and dictate policy. It's their job to do their job in support of whatever the goals are of that city.
Right. Absolutely. But how old are you, sir? I'm 52, so I'm not trying to say nothing insulting or anything. But if you're 50, I'm 52. I remember weekend at Bernie's. As far as I'm concerned, Kamala has been our president because that guy doesn't even know what he's saying. He's lost. And I'm not trying to criticize her because I know, like you said, yes, she is second. She's enforcing his, she's trying to help promote the policies and promote the stuff. And she's actually even more left than Biden. And like I said, man, I don't go from side to side because I go from what's going to help me. So I voted for Obama. That was the first Democrat I ever voted for. I did vote for Romney. I voted for Romney. I didn't vote for Romney because I thought he's a Republican that goes after Republicans, and he's not a true Republican. So if I'm going to have a clown Republican, I might as well go with the Democrat and teach him a lesson. So yes, I voted for Obama. And I really thought Obama. I'm not trying to say
Okay,
because I
Ozzy.
told you earlier.
Quick
Yes, ma'am.
question. A quick
Yes, ma'am.
question. Are you what field do you work in?
We build performance cars and race cars.
Oh, okay. All right. So you didn't go to medical school and you're not a medical doctor?
I never said I was a doctor.
I was just wondering simply because you said that you've seen Weekend at Bernie's, and what did you say about Biden? Biden's what?
I mean,
That blows me away.
I didn't say I'm a,
Exactly. You
okay, I
don't.
didn't say I'm a, you've heard him talk. You've seen it. Like, come on.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
listen. Hold on one second.
And he does a pretty good job at it, especially at the DNC. That man looked refreshed.
I've
at the
literally
DNC.
seen Biden forget his own wife's name live on stage. I watch all Democrats, Republicans, primary.
His wife had to walk him off the stage. He couldn't even walk off the stage 3 steps down. Like, I mean, I'm not putting the guy down. We're all gonna get old, and I'm not putting him down. But like, and I'm not putting him down. You're taking it wrong because I told you Mitt Romney to me was a Republican that is really not a Republican just by name, and I didn't vote for him. So it's not like I take sides because I knew he's lying and he's doing this. I'm not saying Biden is lying at this point, but Biden, as a Spanish person I am, Biden is 100 times more racist stuff he has said. I've looked up for stuff on Trump because everybody tells me how racist Trump is.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Why do we keep stopping them when they get the ball rolling?
Ozzy. I've read it too as well, Ozzy.
Because
AJ
one, that's not true. But two, Ozzy, I
want to give show proof facts. You can't say it's not true, Santana.
KJ, seriously, if you don't stop, you're going to be muted or
like
you're going to be dropped.
literally, I was getting ready to introduce KJ so he could talk, but my man cannot give me a moment. Literally, KJ, I was coming straight to you. That's why I wanted to stop for a second and say, okay, hold on, Ozzy, we've been hearing a lot from you, but I do want to hear from KJ.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries, you're good. That wasn't you,
overall,
Ozzy.
I've been good. I just interject once in a while. That's it.
Okay. Everybody mute up for a second. KJ, please demonstrate all of your knowledge for us, please.
No, I'm not here to demonstrate no knowledge. I'm just going back to what I started with before I had to go. But like I said, I day trade. I do a lot of data analytics and numbers.
Also, your stuff was wrong. That's what I was going to say earlier. Like, the stock market is doing better under Biden Harris than it ever did under Trump.
Hold on. I never said. Listen. It's doing good. It's doing better now. But what I am telling you is, I'm going off results. Trump's 4 years. He came into office, implemented a tax plan 7 months into his presidency. He signed it the first day, or let's just say the first week. He signed that tax plan the first week, which cut Obama's tax plan 7 months in. Since that time frame when the tax cut happened, the economy.
Man, look at that act of God.
I know. Look at God. Lynn, that was God. While he's a teacup and he can't talk, Lynn, what do you want to talk about?
It's because.
Too bad. I went to Lynn. Lynn, it's on you now.
It's because how you just. It's because
you turned into a teacup and now it's Lynn's turn. Lynn, go ahead.
Come on, a text message came in. See, come on, man. Y'all.
I just wanted to say this as far as Ozzy was concerned, because I'm in Texas too, and I am a mail carrier. Been a mail carrier for 23 years, and I deliver mail and a part of Houston that is majority Hispanic. They do pay taxes. They do have tax identification numbers. They do the right thing because I bring them the paperwork. I know what they do. I mean, I see the paperwork when I drop it off in their mailboxes. So that's not true about them not paying taxes. It's not true about them not having tax identification numbers.
Well,
They
even
do.
more than that, we know for a fact because we do have the statistical data proving how much the people who are undocumented and they have those specific numbers to pay taxes. I can't remember what it's called right now, but anyway, when they do pay taxes, I mean, this is money that they're paying in that they can't get back. So that is actually factual. So we don't even have to say, trust me, bro. We can look up those numbers. So you're right.
And I would also like to know, because I'm here, and I know our city needs a lot of stuff done. Our state needs a lot of stuff. I want to know where's the money that they that they took, they stole from the government.
Mm.
That's what I want to know. Where's the money? Because the Republicans always talk about money and this money, this and money. Where is that money? You
We
sent the
asked that
people.
earlier.
Nobody knows.
They don't know. They can't answer it.
Tom, do you know where the money went that the federal government that sent for Texas? Do you know anything about that?
Yes, sir. So, real quickly here, just to quickly quote the words of the great Kendrick Lamar: "If they put the wrong label on me, I'm going to get them dropped." I have never
Hey,
in
you
the
know what else?
history of
You know what else Kendrick Lamar said?
sir.
You know what else
You
he
have
said?
mislabeled me
You know what else?
tremendously, and I will shit in my hands and clap before I ever vote for Trump.
I could have sworn you said you were a Trump
No, sir.
supporter.
No,
I've
that's why
never fixed my mouth on Beyonce's internet and Blue Ivy's Wi-Fi ever
Oh
in the
my,
history of ever.
oh
I had
my, oh my
Echo,
Jim Crow
and you dropped me, and I am a Harris supporter. I am a never Trumper.
my Jim Crow Jesus. I apologize. I'm
Tom,
sorry.
tell it, Tom.
Let me fix. Listen.
Not Jim Crow
I'll
Jesus.
my Jim Crow Jesus. Let me tell you what, and I'll give everybody that's watching like a little behind the scenes look. So I try to keep track of all this. I have a spreadsheet for everyone that's in a box, and it tells me who
Those
they're.
chips you eating over there did something.
It
man.
had to. Listen, it was just KJ with his MAGA mobile came in and he throwing me off, and it's like I don't know what's going on. So, like, it's my bad. I'm sorry. Howdy, partner. I'm sorry. Go
Howdy,
ahead.
howdy. Yes, sir. No, you know what? Honestly, realistically, I feel like Greg Abbott needs to be charged with trafficking
Howdy, partner.
for every single immigrant that he sent across, state lines to Democratic states, and on top of it, they need to be to charge him for all of the funds that have been misappropriated as well, because what is it, like $25 a day, $12 a day immigrants get to eat? Like, I can't even take care of breakfast alone off of $12 a day. I'm fat as hell. Okay, so like that's disgusting the way that they
KJ, can you have a decent meal off of $12? Is what do you think about that?
Now you want to ask me a question? Come on, man. But I'm gonna answer the question for you. $12? Can you get a decent meal?
No, I don't want to ask you anything. Anyway,
You dropped it.
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Ozzy, can you get a meal off $12 a day?
Yeah, I probably it cost me for lunch. Yeah, I can actually.
Okay.
I can actually, but honestly, you do that times 20 million. How much is that really? Even I don't think it's that low, like they're saying, because I've seen you can see receipts that people they're using credit cards that they give them that they use and stuff. And honestly, at the end of the day, like I told you, I don't have anything against these people. All I'm saying is we have Chicago, Los Angeles, Miami, Detroit. I came from a real bad neighborhood. We have enough work that money could be allocated to control the actual border, and when they cross the border, they already committed a crime. Why are we rewarding them for committing a crime?
That's not true. That's not true at all. Hey, Ren, I know you. Hold on one second. I know you know this one, Ren. Ren, can you enlighten Ozzy on the asylum laws for the U.S.?
Asylum in the U.S., you have to come across the border. That's the rule. The rule is you have to be on this land in order to get asylum. So how else are they going to get asylum to do it the right way? And I say that with air quotes. If they don't come over.
Yep.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, real quick.
Wrong.
Let me just say this real quick because I just noticed we got like 30 seconds left in the subwave. If we get one more subscriber, we close out the subwave. So 30 seconds. If anyone's interested, you become a subscriber. You get access to the cool emotes. You get access to the Discord. You get access to a weekly kick and also the fast pass. We got about 20 seconds. If anyone is interested in closing out the subwave, we need one more subscriber. In 15 seconds, we just need one more subscriber. In 12 seconds, just one more. If anybody's interested in closing out this subwave, you get access to the emotes, fast pass, weekly kick. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We just missed it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rain.
Let me just say one quick thing before he asks my question.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
can we please stop using Chicago as a talking point? Because a lot of times people always say Chicago this, Chicago that. You don't live here. So you have no idea what's happening here.
And I'm in Detroit. Right, but I didn't say just Chicago. I said Los Angeles, Miami, Detroit, Chicago. I mentioned because I came from a very rough city, very rough area because my parents were broke. So that's why I mentioned. I'm not mentioning just Chicago. I mentioned like 6 or 7 different places that reminds me where I came from in Miami. I came South Miami, which in a really rough area. And I'm sure I've never been to Chicago, no, but I'm sure we're in the same economic that we were in, and we probably faced a lot of the same issues. So that's the only reason I say it. I'm not trashing Chicago. I'm not trashing Los Angeles, Detroit. I'm just giving an example of the people we need. If we could help our own people first, and if everything's nice and cozy here, our kids are doing great, families are doing good, people have a chance for different stuff. Yeah, I don't mind helping other people, but our own people first, without color, race, or anything. As Americans, we're Americans at the end of the day. And I just feel that, you know, we have enough stuff there's enough people here hurting that could use help before we start giving it to other people. And then the asylum law you're saying, I might be wrong, but from what I have heard and read, it was when you crossed one. You can't cross 6 different countries and ask asylum now.
That's not
true. You should have asked it the first country you went to.
That's not true.
Well, isn't that like... So, well, that's what I mean. Asylum. I would just like to enforce the same laws. If I went to Mexico,
What's the source for that, Ozzy?
And while you're looking up a source, I have a question for you about.
No, I didn't look up a source.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Trust me, bro.
Just trust me, bro. Sorry.
No, it's not trust me.
No, you good.
Okay. I wish I had a computer. I could look it up right now. I don't have one.
Go ahead and teacup and Google it for us.
But not even just that. While you're doing that, my question is, how does the immigrant coming over here, how does that stop the government from doing all the things you mentioned? The immigrants do not stop. Come on now.
No, I'm not blaming. No. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, how are we simultaneously blaming, saying America is so powerful, but then saying that some people coming over make us powerless? How is it both?
Okay, so what I mean by that, obviously our dollar keeps going. The more money we keep printing, because we're giving all this money, and we don't have the money to give. We keep borrowing, and we're hurting our own American people that don't have the same buying power with the dollar because we keep printing it and giving it away to other places. And I mean, even humanitarian aid we do around the world and all this crap, but we're borrowing money to give these people money when we don't even have it ourselves, and we're devaluing our dollar, and it's hurting our buying power as Americans as well. And it's just hurting us in general.
Do you understand how inflation actually works? Like, do you actually understand all of that stuff in currency and how that works?
I deal with cryptocurrency mostly.
Not
cryptocurrency. Oh, you're a crypto bro. Got it.
Oh, come on.
Ozzy, am I wrong?
I mean, I also have gold and silver too.
But am I wrong?
So you know the United States dollar is not backed buy any type of gold, right? Or anything.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's back,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
take
back.
away.
It's back from Trust Me, bro.
So you keep
No.
saying,
Not trust me. I've been buying gold for 20, 30, 25 years
No,
now.
I'm talking about the
And I
U.S.
can
dollar.
say
That's
that.
how it's backed.
Well, it's being no. They don't do it with gold. They used to. They stopped that in the
Okay.
70s, I believe.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
hold on, because I wanna recognize a few people, but first and foremost,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you for joining the team. Thank you for the subs and all this other great stuff, guys. We hit 301,000 likes. Everybody, round of applause, round of applause. Thank you, chat. That is a record for us. Thank you, Kay. We have Kay up.
Good job, buddy.
I am assuming that Kay has blessed us with her presence because you guys, for some reason, kept invoking the name of Chicago, and Kay does not play that. Kay, what would you like to talk about?
Yeah, but I also see that the panel is getting very Chicagoan at the moment. So it's not like, I'm the only one that's going to speak on it, but I need you to realize that federal funds are not helping in this situation. The funds were never sent. Furthermore, most of the people who are benefiting from the housing that undocumented immigrants have right now, or asylum seekers have in Chicago, are predatory landlords who were behind in their taxes from the state, and that they were able to work out with them to be able to satisfy some of their tax liens in order to do this. So some people are actually getting themselves rectified over helping people. Also, the United States can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can be involved and have a military budget and have a defense budget. We can do humanitarian aid, and we can help people here in our own country. Right now, we have over, I think it's 1.7 million unoccupied single-family homes. That's not counting rentals, apartments, nothing, no multifamily housing. And we have just over 600,000 unhoused people. So there is no reason anyone should be on the street. Those homes are federally owned. And when you keep invoking international law and not United States law, it's noticed, first of all, and second of all, it has no bearing on what's happening right now. And I know TJ's probably got something quite good to say as well, so I'm just gonna stop. But I'm tired of people saying that we have to do our own first and, then whatever. No, we can do more than one thing.
So where are we going to get the money from without printing it?
It is infuriating to me that you can't think outside of your box. You're this big crypto guy, and you have the imagination of this fake money that you have, but
Not fake money.
you can't figure out. But you can't figure out that we can tax our corporations. We can do all sorts of things, and not to mention we have the money.
We don't have the money. We're in trillions of dollars in debt, and we have also Social Security, Medicare. We also have other debt that's not counted on that debt.
Listen, just say you don't want to help people. Just say you don't like people. Just
I
say
never-
you want to pull the ladder up behind you. Just
Why is it
say
gotta be
those
that?
things.
I don't have a problem helping my Americans
Because
first, is
you
what
were
I
up
say.
here diminishing someone who was younger than you. Well,
Who
I'm
was I
about your
diminishing?
age.
I
So
was
I'm
52.
telling
Who was
you
I
that
diminishing?
listen to me and stop
Well,
over
don't
talking
lie.
me.
I mean, don't say I
Well,
diminish anything.
hey, whoa, Ozzy, I appreciate you being up here on the panel, and I want to finish up this conversation, but please understand that Kay has priority. Kay ranks higher than myself on this panel, so please make sure that, one, we're being respectful, two, we're allowing each other to talk, but three, she has the ability to drop you as well. And I want to finish this conversation, so let's just, keep it cool. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Kay.
Sorry, I also got a little activated, if you will. But it is not about like we're just gonna go print money. We don't even do that. So like saying that is just preposterous. And I really wish that you would stop just saying like, where's the money gonna come from? There is so much money that is uncollected in this country from corporations that we could do so many things. And if you even looked a little bit into it, we wouldn't even have to pay income tax as regular citizens if corporations paid their actual share of income tax. So it's wild to me. So I pass it over to TJ because I don't want him.
Thank you, Kay. Well, whatever. Go. I mean, if you want to speak, that's fine. But just understand that the next person you're going to be talking to is TJ, and TJ isn't as nice as Kay or myself. So please choose your words carefully. I'm just letting you know. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm not afraid of anybody, bro.
I'm just being straight up with you. I'm not even gonna hold you.
No, you're good, bro. Yeah, I'm not like, dude. I'm not a snowflake. I don't care if somebody insults me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Dude.
Okay, you good. Go ahead. What would you like to ask TJ, or you can turn your rebuttal towards TJ and he'll take it.
Well, no, I wasn't taking a rebuttal. I thought he had a question. I was gonna tell her like that.
See, I don't ask people. I can't ask selfish people questions. I can't ask selfish people questions because to me it's just beneath my standard of thinking, and honestly, I just can't do it because to me, people that can't see themselves outside the box are kind of scummies. It's people that can't understand that other people suffering. Wait, let me back up by saying this. I love how people will come on here and say, well, they're taking away our money and use it for this, that, and other. And we have homelessness and we have homeless people and we have children, all that stuff. It hasn't even thought about the damn children all this time until now. I've worked with homeless veterans. I've worked in the homes with the homeless and mentally ill in my career. And you know, I've never seen that somebody say, you know what, this money that's going other places, let's give to the homeless. No, they don't, because you disregard the homeless. We do that every day. We disregard our mental health, mentally ill folks. We do that every day in this country. But now all of a sudden, oh, well, we need to start thinking about other people. You guys don't care. If you cared, this whole situation with homelessness and mental health would have been solved by now. But y'all don't care. Y'all just think about yourselves. And I love, and also one more thing, I love the dog whistles that people start using, but they use words like Chicago, cities like Chicago and Los Angeles and everything else. Why use those cities? And I really get tired of people like such as this guy up here to say things like that, as if these cities are not in America. If anybody has a problem with the American city, why don't you go take your happy ass up there or to there and help these people? And also, and I'm this guy in, and I hear a lot of things, and I'm getting a lot of hates in my system, because another thing I hate is going at the low hanging fruit of immigration and immigrants. It's always everybody else's fault. The immigrants are taking away our money. The same thing they said about black people back in the early 20th century. Oh, these black people are taking our jobs. These black people are taking our money. Every goddamn day it's something else with the immigrants, and this is the standard thinking of the American public that doesn't have the empathy to understand that we are all in this together. But we won't. But you really don't mean that. What you mean is that money should go to me.
That's not true. I agree with you on a lot of stuff you just said.
You don't give a goddamn about nothing but except making sure your cryptocurrency that's going to fall within the next.
That's not true at all, man. That's not true at all.
That's what you care about, and you know that. And I wish you and I really wish you start telling the truth about that, because you don't give a fuck. You never
that's not true. Why would you say that? Like I never said like that's not true at all.
The way you talk about immigrants as if they're inanimate objects, that's one. You don't have empathy for them.
I am from an immigrant.
You don't understand their plight. You don't understand their struggle. You don't care for their struggle. Only thing you care about is they're taking our money. As if the United States government is giving away money to common folk. If anything, they're taking more. But you want to talk about that? You want to talk about the fact that you want to talk about the fact that corporations every day that deal with food, gas, and everything else is taking more money out of our pockets every day. But I bet you to be the first one to blame Biden.
No, but what about Biden?
I'm just tired of disingenuous people and disingenuous, especially somebody, because also with veterans. I was in the military. I was in the Vietnam. They still have a special place in my heart. They still have a special place in my heart. And the reason why I say that because when I was working with the homeless shelter and everything else, do you know how many veterans after they do their time in the military, you know how many veterans wind up homeless? I guess you don't know.
A lot, and
50%
actually, I
of
wish I was
them
on my.
about 50% of them wind up homeless with no place to go. We should take care of our veterans. You don't give a damn about our veterans. You probably walk when you see them, walk over them and say, "Oh,
Why would you say that? 65% of my family has served in the
That's
military.
wonderful, but you didn't serve.
Like, how could you say that? And that's not even true. And if I wish I was at my shop right now so I could show you the money we have donated to veterans and homeless.
You don't give a damn about humanity in general. The way you talk about immigrants is as usual. And you don't care.
That's not.
And I really wish you just. I mean, there's a guy yesterday. At least he was honest and say, "I don't care about any of these things." I like honesty. I wish more racists and more bigots and more selfish people would just be more honest with themselves. They don't care. They'd rather attack the low hanging fruit. They'd rather talk about the immigrants that are taking over the country and they're trying to replace us and all of the BS that you guys want to speak. But one thing I know for sure is the average white man. I'm assuming you're gonna be white. It's funny to me how the average white man is. Huh?
I'm not white.
He's not.
What is he?
And that's why I wish you wouldn't stereotype me and tell me what I care about and I don't, because that's actually.
Are you black? Because if you're black, you're even worse. If you're black, it's even worse because you fall into the same traps that you fall into the same trap as Wahite people. And the thing is, you use this opportunity to spew the Wahite man's rhetoric, which is bullshit. As a black man that's been in this country, that has been in this country for over 400 years, you should know better. But you don't because you rather hold up to whiteness than anything else. I'm done.
If you really knew, instead of
I don't care to know, sir.
Not
Thank
true.
you so much.
Honestly, I know you don't care. I'm just saying
Hey,
it's
so
not true. I'm trying to be honest with you.
Hold on one second. Go ahead.
Ozzy, here's the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you come back tomorrow to continue this conversation? Because the thing is, I want to hear from. It's not that I want you off. It's just that we actually typically do this show from 8 p.m. to 11.
Okay, I'm sorry.
To 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Santana has something to do. But I really want to hear from the Black historian.
I do too. I want to hear from my sister because she got so much soul. And as a matter of fact, guys, listen. I need one more follower on my backup, right? And I just dropped it in the chat. It says here, if you're not following my backup, please go to my backup and hit that follow. I need one more follower so I can literally go live. Thank you. So we can, make sure that we protect the live, and then also if anything happens, we're good to go. So if you have not,
I just gave it to you. I figured it out.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm old and I don't know how to use these computers and phone that well, so I just saw it in the corner and I hit it.
It's all good.
So
there we go. And so
yes.
Perfect. So now, it's still saying the same thing. I don't know. Kay, I'm gonna need tech support at some point. It's still telling me I need live access on this, but anyway.
You gotta wait 24 more hours.
Oh, got it. Okay. I want to shoot it over to the Black historian because she is, I would like to say, the soul, not only the knowledge, but the soul of Late Night with Santana. She brings so much much needed levity to the panel. So the Black historian, the floor is yours.
Hi, Shay.
Hey, everybody. Hi, TJ. Hey.
How are you, ma'am?
Hi.
Hi.
Ozzy.
Why you say it like that?
Like what?
What do you mean? I didn't say. I said.
No,
hi.
she said hi, Ozzy.
Well, I'm sure I'm not very well liked here. I'm sure.
I appreciate you, Ozzy.
Okay. Dude, I like your. I've watched your live, and I actually watch it. This is the first time I've been on, but I like what you do, and I hope you really grow this because you actually are probably not. I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble. Chicken shit like most of the other Democrat live people. I mean, I know even if you lean left, it's okay, but you've been you give everybody a chance, and I really like your show. I mean, I hope it grows big time, and I wish I could help you. I don't know how to help you grow it, but.
No, I mean,
I like this. I like this spot. I really do.
Just be here, be respectful, and have genuine conversations. That's all we can ask for, and besides that, we're good. Yeah, thank you. But the Black historian, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I wish. I'm just gonna reiterate what TJ said. I'm just so tired when they come in here with some stereotypical tropes and don't know or haven't read the actual crime statistics of what cities actually have the highest crime rates per capita. So he talking about he grew up in some of the worst neighborhoods. I'm like,
I grew up
why
in
do you?
Southbridge, Miami, which is terrible.
And who cares? I don't know where that's at. It ain't bothering me.
I wish
I
they
really
don't
don't
think I'm.
care where Southbridge, Miami is. But you worried about these other people that were actually trafficked to another city without their own volition. But you want to sit here and talk. They were actually kidnapped and took to another city.
What do you mean kidnapped?
The mayor put them on a bus and they didn't know where they were going.
Well,
So he
they crossed
basically
our
trafficked
country.
them to some. No, he trafficked them somewhere else. And I wish you would go. I wish you would go to .gov and just read the asylum laws. They don't have to stop in another country. And I don't know where these people get this shit from.
Well, my family, I guess when my family was in the military in Syria and Afghanistan, they said it's when you step into another country, you can't just cross all the way to
Yeah.
Turkey.
So
and
I
get
think it
asylum.
was.
That's
Hold on one
And it
second.
also has to-
I think.
Sorry.
Yep. I was just about to say. I think Hawk called it out that that's international asylum laws, but that's not the asylum laws for
That's where I
the
was
United
wrong.
States.
For the
So
United States, yeah.
big shout out to Hawk. He is on it.
Yep. He said that's what he's here for. Thank you, Hawk.
Yeah.
No, that's good. I mean, I didn't understand it, but I just, I know that whether any American, whatever race, whatever they are, if we go to Mexico and cross, we can serve time in jail. We get caught working, we can spend time in jail.
No.
Let's just have the same laws they have.
No, you don't. No,
You can't go there and work and cross illegally.
Yes.
My daughter.
You know what?
My daughter state. Sorry, go ahead.
Santana,
I was just gonna tell you my daughter.
I just want
Mexico
to
and
Santana. Can I? What's your second page so I can give you a follow?
It's Santana. Wait, we already follow each other. I think you're good. Santana 24 speaks. I believe you already hooked me up.
I'm following you on my troll account.
Oh, got it. Got it. Okay.
Ma'am, I don't want you to think that I'm calling out any. I mentioned like 7 different cities, and I just mentioned it because I know where I was from. It's the same stats, and it has nothing to do with black or white. I'm Spanish. Yes, there was black people. There was also white people in our. We're just low economic people. That's all we were.
I didn't say anything about race, sir.
No, but what I'm saying is because they think I'm just calling out Chicago. I'm really not. I said a bunch of different cities to help our people, and they think.
And did I? You know what?
I'm not lying. I don't lie about wanting to help our people. I really am not. I grew up shitty until the age of almost 20 something. Had a kid early. I don't have nothing to brag about. I'm not rich or anything. I'm glad the opportunity I got because my family are immigrants, and they would have never been able to survive in the country, where they came from. They did it legally. They lost their money, their stuff they had. It took 5 years for them to come, and I just think, we need to protect our. And I'm honestly, I know everybody laughed at me when I said crypto, but we keep printing money. We're all not going to have the buying power. We're not going to be able to afford stuff, and we don't have. There's so many opportunities we can give. I just hate saying it because they think I'm not like propaganda. I don't hate anybody. I'd rather my country first. That's all.
Well, and
that's
let me-
all I care about. It's not a specific person.
Let me just say this real quick.
Yes, sir.
And what I'll say, Ozzy, thank you so much. If you can come back tomorrow,
Yes,
I
sir.
really want to finish this conversation. But I'm going to drop you down. The one thing that I will say about most of the Republican people, most of them that come up here, there's not a lot that come up here and just like, oh, I hate you, right? But most of them are just like, it's about me. It's about me. It's about my pockets. It's about my bottom line. And the problem that we have, and I know the people that are up on this panel, the problem that we have is it's more so that's you have an issue with looking outside of yourself, because I don't have my hat right here with me right now, and Erica, I don't know if you have yours and you want to come on camera, but it's not all about you. And the big point is we have to care about each other. We have to take care of each other. I promise you, we cannot do this alone. people who like to say America first, or you want to be, isolationist, it doesn't work that way, and we will not be successful, and we will not be able to continue if you want to deport everyone, if you want to get rid of people, if you don't want to actually do what it takes to allow America to be the melting pot that it is we need people, and we need everybody, because those same, the same people that you want to kick out of the country and send them back literally help keep this country moving. It's not all about you. It's like the Black Historian, I think you said it really well. I think you said it extremely well, my sister. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Shay.
Yeah. Hey, I sent you a DM. From my backup.
I just
to ask you a question.
I just answered you.
Okay.
You the only one that know my troll account.
Hey, that's because we locked in. Okay. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. And I'm gonna say this. I don't understand why people don't think of other people. I don't have children, but I'm voting for these young ladies to have the right to choose. The right to choose. Exactly. So it doesn't affect me anyway.
I tell you what, I don't know what happened to my uterus, if I left it at the hospital or if it got up and walked away, but I don't currently have one, but I still care about everyone else's and their ability to utilize it in whichever way, shape, or form they decide. So I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's not for me to understand, though. Maybe that's it.
We have
you
got
and Erica
to.
Know. It's like you and Erica know my troll account, so.
But hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I have one too, but I don't tell anyone about it.
What'd she say?
I have one too, but I don't tell anyone about it. I literally use it like early in the morning, like when I wake up, because I wake up at like 4:00 in the morning. So I wake up at 4:00 in the morning, and I'll just go into conservative lives and just like listen to them.
Oh, I go in there with my main account.
I
just
don't
go talk
on
to
their
them.
Panels though. I don't want to get on those panels with that though. I don't want that to be part of my.
You know what's
algorithm.
funny? Like they send me like these live invite. You know how you can send out your live invite to people.
Yeah.
They send them to me, but like I'm not the smartest man in the world, and so I'll just say that I'm not the smartest man in the world.
Santana.
But man, some of them are just so dumb, and I'm like, I don't understand what's the point. Like, why would I have this conversation if you literally have nothing to bring to it? Like, I don't want to hear the conspiracy theories. I don't want to talk about sharks and batteries and toilets. Like, I don't want to do this. So if we're not going to actually talk about real stuff, and you're not going to talk about facts, and you're also not going to let me speak, why would I come and talking to you in your live? Like, that doesn't make sense. So stop sending them to me.
I can't do it because it just is like super echo chambers, like really, really loud echo chambers.
Yeah.
And so
that's why I like our space, because it can fill up pretty quickly with friendlies, but I do enjoy the fact that you do get to hear other perspectives. I just wish that when people bring their perspectives, they bring a little bit more facts and not feelings.
Yeah, so. I feel like tonight was a lot of feelings.
It was a lot of everybody was feeling their feels.
Yeah, Ozzy, though he was respectful in a sense that, he didn't crash out. And the same with Benny. It's just, there were no sources. And it's like, okay, where are you getting this from?
TJ like said he preferred echo chamber of honesty.
He prefers echo chambers, honestly.
Oh,
yeah. TJ can't deal with them people.
No, he did. I tried to tell Ozzy, like, TJ is not as nice as everybody else that was up here, so please be careful.
Yeah, but I'm just. It's like I just want some sources, because then I feel like we just start going in circles with them. And but that's all.
But hey, Shay or the Black Historian, Kay, did either one of you want to say anything before I drop you guys down?
I just wanted to make a quick announcement that I know we had a lot of new subs tonight. So if you are a new sub and you did not get a link from me to the Discord, I tried to keep up, but then there was like a mass gifting that was going on, and like 5 at a time, and I was like losing track of people. So if you didn't get a link from me, if you could send me a DM, I'll be more than happy to get you there. And I appreciate everyone for
except Big Cherry. I know Big Cherry's still here. Listen, because he came back into the chat. Big Cherry, You can't come to the Discord. You are not invited to the cookout, Big Cherry. And stop sending me weird DMs. I don't care about whatever, like, the weird stuff that you were into. Like, don't tag me in these videos. I don't care. I don't care, Big Cherry. Leave me alone. Stop. Help. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kay.
So everyone, thank you so much for getting all those goals and stuff. I really appreciate it. And the tapping was awesome tonight. We got to a new goal, so that was great. And if anyone needs it, just send a message and I'll get it done. And then you all have a wonderful night, and thank you for what you do.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kay.
Thank you.
You guys have a good night. Thanks for having me up. And I'll try to come up last because everybody leaves after I talk to them.
It's all good. You know, we have you up here for a reason.
So funny.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Guys, real quick before we go, because I feel like we haven't done this today, and I feel like it's also necessary while we still got like 150 some people in here. Please, can we just shower Erica with some loves? Can we blow up her gifts for a moment, because her gifts have been kind of skinny, a little skimpy. Can we bless Erica with a couple of things? Like, can we drop some love on Erica? Because she's been up here, trying to keep everybody level and everybody, good. Like, can we just show Erica a little bit of love? Can we appreciate Erica? Please.
I ask for, thanks, Santana. All I ask for is sources, like facts. Facts over feelings, please.
Facts over
I beg of
feelings.
you.
Facts
That's
over
it.
feeling.
But someone in the chat mentioned that this hat was dope. It is in fact dope. And it's embroidered. I can't say that word. Say the E word for me.
Embroidered.
Yes, it's that right there. And it was it's been created by Bone _ the streetwear designer. He is an amazing artist, an amazing designer. He's just a man of many, many talents, but an artist first. All right. So yeah, you can check him out. And this is from his BRL line. So yeah, go copy one.
Anything else you want to share?
No, tomorrow I'm just gonna say it, Santana. I'm be asking for sources all night. I'm serious.
I know that's right.
I'm tired of talking about feelings because I don't care about your feelings.
Yep, I don't either.
I don't care. I just want some. I just want some facts. That's it. Just some facts. What we about to do? A Jones raid?
Yeah, we are. So guys, for everybody that's left in here, Mr. Jones X is live. Can we go over to his live and raid him? And we're gonna put Santana raid. So there's like 100 something of us left in here. Please, let's raid him. Let's blow it up. Let's go and spam it in the chat. Santana rave, Mr. Jones _X. Go to Mr. Jones _X and everybody drop Santana raid in there. Please. Mr. Jones X, drop Santana raid in it. Please. Mr. Jones _X. Anything else from you?
No, just thank you everyone as always for your support. We will be back tomorrow. Oh, that screen got bright. We will be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 11 Eastern, to do it all over again. So please do join us for a great conversation. And remember, as Santana says, keep it very demure, mindful, very cute.
Very cutesy. Yep. And I'm just going to sign out right here and say I love you guys. Let's go raid Mr. Jones X. I love you. See you guys tomorrow. And as always, Erica, peace.